Okay, everybody, hello. I hope you're having yourself a good morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone you're in. I'm just doing this real quick because I want to do one small thing. Wait. Hello? 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 Yeah, I did not hear a word of what you said, buddy.
Exactly.
How you doing, Reaper, huh?
I'm doing good. What you want, boy?
You talking to me?
Huh? Talking to the dog.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, what are you talking to me like that?
Did you not hear me say Blue Blue?
No, I did not.
That's my dog's nickname.
Oh.
He's a German Shepherd with blue eyes. That's why we named them.
Hello.
They named them Blue.
Oh. Hey, Conker, how you doing?
Hey, Conker, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, no, so hello, everybody. As I said earlier, before I hopped in here and tried to scare the shit out of Reaper.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was on my phone just.
Yo, I hope you...
bud.
I was gonna say, I hope all of y'all are having yourselves a good morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all are in today.
Damn straight.
You alright? How are we? I am doing just fine, Conker.
I'm doing okay-ish. I'm just doing.
I'll just be here. That's all that's going for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
for me, so what now?
I just be here vibing.
Yeah. As for me, I had myself some dinner earlier, and I actually got involved with it a little heavily, and by that I mean I made some handmade tortillas.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, they were fucking delicious. Even though they were as simple as just all-purpose flour, butter, water, and some salt with a little bit of baking powder.
It's a whole lot better doing stuff by hand.
Yeah. I will say it was a little bit of a workout, but it was a nice workout.
Yeah.
This is like you gotta knead the dough and everything and all that.
Yeah.
Also,
if you hear me clanging around, it's me because I'm washing shit. About to pan fry some fish.
Fish.
Well, actually, I should have defrosted it. Oh well. It is what it is, this tilapia.
Yeah, just get some warm water. You'll be able to and put it and let it set inside of that bitch for a little bit. You'll be good.
Yeah. Thin tilapia slices, bro. Pan fry it with Creole.
It is what it is, as they say.
Salt. Oh, no salt. That Creole has a lot of salt in it already. Sorry, do you just hear me talk about how I normally go through cooking?
Yeah, no worries, you're all good. Well, yeah. For the stream, for anybody wondering what's going on, we're continuing an art piece that I was working on earlier today, and that is my Okami art piece.
This is the little bug guy, like Isun or something?
It's soon, yeah. I feel like I have done a good job and actually pretty much got him to a finished state, so there's that.
Nice.
Now, all I really needed to make sure that I do is work on the multi-headed dragon, Orochi.
Orochi.
He's probably going to be the most intense one to work on.
Oh, definitely.
And I made sure to go easy on myself with that one because I decided to give him 3 heads instead of, like, how many did he have? Like 8?
I think 8, yeah. He had like a head for all the elements or whatever.
Practically, yeah.
Or all the abilities you had in the game, I think.
Not necessarily. Hold on, let me actually look it up real quick. But I wanted to go with the 3 heads so that way I could at least be, as I said, easier on myself with that. And also, I would like to make sure that I don't take a month on this art piece.
I mean, Donuts on stream.
Don't give me in the chat ideas, all right?
Force Star to draw the rest of Orochi for a Dono.
Yeah, for the low price of $1,000, you can have me draw the rest of Orochi.
Don't say that when Mask in the chat. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding, obviously. But if anybody would like to do anything like that, I mean, hey, feel free. It's your wallet. I'm not going to force you to.
Donate to this man's Ko-Fi. Coffee, Ko-Fi, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Coffee.
Buy his art too. Buy some stickers.
Coffee.
Buy his fucking stickers.
But yeah, as you said, just look up here if you haven't seen it already. Fucking enlarge it a little bit. Yeah, as you said, I have like a Redbubble and coffee, so if you want to head over to either one of those to help support me in any sort of way, feel free to do so. I have my Redbubble, I have stickers over there, along with a couple of other little things. They're very cheap, they're like less than $2, so if you want to help support your boy, feel free to do so. And of course, coffee. If you want me to do any sort of art for you, head over there. All the information should be within the commission tabs and all that. We'll do Twitch emotes and any sort of art piece that you need me to do.
Also, there's also a direct donate tab on Ko-Fi if you just want to donate to him in general. You don't have to directly buy his art from there too.
Yeah, though I will be congratulally obligated. Is that the right word?
Contractually.
Contractually, yeah. I will be contractually obligated to at least like help out with any sort of art piece that you might need. I want to make it like it's very cheap because I know a lot of people out there are looking for some artists, so I thought I might as well just like make it a bit cheap for anybody that's looking for some art. Say what now, Reaper?
I said, fuck it. Why not art?
Yeah. Though honestly, can I actually say something? I feel like when it does come to people listing their stuff for cheap, and I hope mine doesn't. I don't come off as that way for this. It makes it feel like the art might be bad. Like, you know, like the artist might not be like 100% trustworthy with his stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Reaper?
My mom was telling me about ice cream keep out for dinner.
Yeah, I really, just for anybody out there that's listening, I do mean it when I say that I do try my best to like be as great as good as I can.
It was buy one get one. And
Hello.
Oreos to go in them.
Really? I'm trying to make you some fish for dinner, but you're going ice cream, and I'm not muted on purpose, Star. Don't feel like it. It's content. He's watching some tilapia. I'm going to pan fry it.
Tilapia. All right.
McFlurry type thing, even though they killed it.
McFlurry.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Reaper? Not Reaper Mask. Sorry. Sorry, I'm so used to having to say that a lot.
I mean, to be fair, it's been a while since I've appeared.
Yes. How you been doing, by the way, man? It has been a minute.
I've been all right.
And how's your throat handling, huh?
Still can't scream, but I can talk now.
That's at least nice.
But I can't do my traditional toad. Ever.
Ever again.
Yeah.
There's now a thing that is a loss to time.
That is now a thing that will forever live in your reels.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully, depending on how things go later down the line, it may at least come back in some sort of way, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But only time will tell. Alright. But anyway, I'm about to hop over to the art stuff now, and I don't know if you actually seen any of my stuff, but I actually changed up a lot of stuff on my stream. One thing being the just chatting room now, as you can see. I felt like it would be nice to kind of like change it up, but I thought it would be nice to kind of like change it up a bit after like having the same view that I've had for a long while, and just like change it up a bit. If you're looking at it, what'd you think of it?
Like it. I like it.
Yeah, my personal favorite, I'm not gonna lie, would actually have to be like, hold on, if I can grab my PNG real fast. Where is it? There it is. Alright, my personal thing would actually have to be like the little drawing I made on the bottom right there with that little monster I'm right next to.
Yeah.
Just because, funny enough, that monster that I'm right next to is actually like a creature that I've had drawn since like high school, and I have not really gotten to use it much, and it's like one of my favorite designs for a creature that I haven't made in a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's funny enough when...
By the way,
What?
on the Bongo Cat thing, I now have 56,000.
Yeah, I've been seeing you boot that thing up for a while now.
Oh, I have it set to automatically boot when my computer turns on.
I'll do it. Alright, that's smart. I need to do that with mine, but I feel like it would probably get in the way with everything with my PC. Especially for streams. Yeah.
I just have it on my second monitor and I set it there and forget it.
Yeah, which by the way, for anybody wondering, there's apparently a free little thing that you can get on Steam where it is literally every time you tap on your keyboard or click with your mouse or do anything involving interacting with your computer, basically you can trigger a Bongo Cat to do a little click on a little bar, and that will add up to the bar, and every 1,000 clicks that you get, you can unlock a little thing for the Bongo Cat to wear. Yeah.
Also, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Reaper!
Hello, Mask. I heard you join, but I was muted because my mom started talking about more personal stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me just mute.
No, that's fair.
Let me not accidentally dox anything about me real quick. That's what that means. That is streamer talk, and I know exactly what that means.
The one thing I like
It
about the
was more or
Bongo
less like
Cat,
she started talking about her job and stuff. I didn't want to dox her.
You were saying, Mask?
the one thing I like about the Bongo Cat is whenever I play Clone Hero or any guitar rhythm-based game that involves a lot of tapping, it will just spike.
Just play the. If you want to do something with the Bongo Cat, you should play the fucking Donkey Kong game that you have to play with the bongos.
Yeah, I forgot about that one for a second. I think that is kind of funny though.
That's like the most hated game ever I've heard.
It
and
is
then
what it
Donkey
is.
Kong line.
Yeah. Probably for good reason, because I mean, imagine being an adult, having a kid play that game, and just constantly hearing nothing but coming from the other room. You really want to think your child is either playing a game or playing a personal game.
Thing is, I had that as a kid.
Your parents must have been real pissed at you at night, huh?
No, I didn't play it at night. They didn't let me play the games at night. They made me go to bed like 7 because my mom had to wake up. I had to wake up
7?
early. I had to wake up early because my mom was a bus driver in school. So I had to wake up. I had to wake up with her, get on the bus with her, and she would drop me off at school.
Mm.
So I would be up at 2 a.m. on the bus with my mom.
Shit.
Although the bus depot, where the bus depot is, my aunt lives nearby it. So whenever we would, on like weekends or whatever, my aunt said, "Yo, y'all can come hop in my pool." I go, "Yo, sweet." So I'd pack my swim trunks in my backpack, and after school on Fridays, let's go pool time.
Heck yeah, I bet you brought a lot of friends along the way too,
Sadly, nah.
huh? So you had that type of high school experience. Okay.
Actually, no, that was like elementary school.
Oh, okay.
High school, I mostly went to school with my girlfriend.
Okay.
My mom, I still had to wake up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning though, but I got dropped off at my girlfriend's house by my mom, so I could ride to school with her.
Mm,
That's what we did.
that is
So
understandable.
my senior year, I basically didn't have to go to school half the day
Mm,
because of how I did classes. I technically could have graduated my junior year of high school if I'd taken all the right classes, but I didn't.
yeah. Well,
Somehow I missed a social studies that I should have taken like my sophomore year.
interesting. Me personally, I can't really. I'll be honest. I can't really remember much of like the stuff that I did in like school a lot. The only things I kind of really remember was just like playing a lot of Cards Against Humanity at my last year of school with a lot of friends.
No, but like we had like a quote unquote video game ring in my engineering class in high school where we would just where everyone was like passing out. There was one guy who had a USB stick of like Halo, like COD Zombies, Minecraft, Super Smash Bros. Clone, like Attack on Titan beta, Slime Rancher beta on it. That we would pass around and then copy paste to different flash drives, and we would have whole LAN parties on Fridays of Halo.
You mind
Just Halo.
some contact with your friend?
But like unlike Fridays when we all had our work done, our engineering teacher said, "Fuck it, do what y'all want." We all had like LAN parties of Halo, just shooting each other and having fun.
Nice. Sounds like that would be a lot of fun to do.
Because they couldn't block the USB drives, so we could play games along as a USB drive.
That is
I don't know if
crazy.
that's changed now, but that was the most fun I've had. So that was my freshman and sophomore year.
That does sound like it would be a lot of fun. Sadly for me, whenever it did come to stuff like that, my school was never really like too big on like video game stuff. Sadly.
Oh, the thing is, it wasn't really sanctioned by the school.
Yeah, I
it
know.
was like a little underground section.
Yeah, I know. Even then, even for me, it was still not like the same. Because like, even around the time for me, not a lot of people were like heavy into games most of the time, or at least not heavy enough to where they would just be like, "I need my fix in school," you know.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times where just like I even witnessed it. Like a lot of kids would just be like outside one little alleyway that like leads out to like a garbage can on the school and just like hang in there and just vape.
I mean, at least you didn't have a
Don't
teacher
put me
who
out
sold
like that.
weed to his classmates. Nah.
Calm down, buddy.
as I was saying, at least you didn't have a teacher who supposedly sold weed to my classmates. He was my economics teacher.
Of course, it would be the economics teacher. For me, it was never really that. It never really got that crazy. I do remember, now that you mentioned it, I do remember that there was like one day, my my science teacher brought in like an old student, like a really old student, and he apparently like smoked a lot of weed during his school years and as he was growing older, and they asked him to come in and tell the whole class to not do drugs. Because of course that was obviously like a large dilemma, especially like before like was really getting like legal in a lot of states.
Funny how they had my school in elementary school do the DARE program teaching us about drugs, even though we knew nothing about fucking drugs. Like, hey, look at this is what this does. This is what this looks like.
Yeah, honestly, can I just say that is a terrible way to tell people not to do drugs, like telling them what they do exactly. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, this is what they do. This is what they look like. What do you say to it? No.
I know, you know, funny enough, I never took DARE, and I never took DARE. Funny enough, and hearing like the stories about it, I'm just like, bro, you're just like, you're begging kids to just like take drugs when they like get older. And again, I never had DARE, so I was just like, I never really like experienced that shit. So I would have like.
Okay, question. Question for Mass. Did Star cut out for you, or is that just me?
He's very clear for me.
Okay, so that was my end. So
Yeah.
cool. I'm across my house, so I just wanted to make sure that it was me, not Star dying.
All right, that would make sense because you do sound a bit robotic right now.
Do I? Okay, I'm in my kitchen right now cooking.
Yeah, that makes sense. And also, I hear there's an engine outside of my room. I better close my window real quick. That.
Bun, 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 bun.
It's my brother's girlfriend's truck. That explains it.
Going back to high school, you remember those just random people who had just cans and they would do fucking engine noises with the fucking can?
No.
I don't know how they would do that shit.
No, for me it was different. The closest we got with that was like putting cards on bikes and having it sound like a motorbike.
Like they would make the fucking engine noises with their fucking the can in their mouth. I was like, what the fuck? How are you doing that?
I mean, as far as I know, it's probably
It's a
just
trick.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably just like the rolling the R's type of thing, where it's like. Brrr.
It's like they crushed the can partially, and then they put it in their mouth, and they would make somehow. I don't know how they did it. Just why it still befuddles me.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Chief. I hate to tell you. Also, I just realized we've been talking about this for about like 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
I should probably swap over to the art and get the drawing. That would probably be a good idea, would it not?
Have this conversation going over you drawing, not just you sitting on there your just chatting screen.
Yeah.
Funny bullshit.
Yeah, I better. All right, let me get my Orochi references back up. All right. You got a bit of like a very dark purple type of thing going on.
A friend of mine's gave me a bad idea for a game I need to make.
Oh, wait, what? Excuse me?
A friend of mine's gave me a bad idea for a game and now that I think about it, I do want to make this because there's nothing like this.
You an indie game developer?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Excuse me?
You make
Yeah, I make video games sometimes.
Nani?
I did not know that.
That's what my entire college degree is.
Ah, okay, that would make a bit of sense then.
Fair enough.
No, because we were talking about like Guitar Hero and how there's a PC port of it called Clone Hero.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just like suggested this, like, hey, There needs to be a VR one of that, where you're actually
Oh,
just
God.
in the game.
Oh, yo.
I mean, technically there is a few, but they're like drum-based ones.
They're drums, and it's not that great.
Fair.
Conquer and
I
Chat says,
mean-
I only remember Frets on Fire. What does that mean?
It's, if I remember correctly, it's another kind of weird PC port one.
I know about Clone Hero. I've heard about that one more often than not.
Oh, it was Clone Hero before Clone Hero. All right.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Understandable, hadn't it?
Clone Hero's predecessor. Ugh.
A predecessor for what would come to be.
Yes, and now I have 400. Actually, correction. I think I have 700 songs on Clone Hero.
Wow.
No, correction. 802.
Sounds like my fucking Spotify playlist. The fuck?
Funny. Can I actually tell you guys a little something? Even though I hear like a lot of people using these things, I actually, funny enough, have never really like properly used Spotify normally. If I'll be honest, I've used it a couple times, but I never really found myself liking it. If I gotta be honest with you.
I mostly use it because I can have it connected to my Xbox, because they have the Spotify app on Xbox, so I can listen to it while I play games.
I mean, to be fair, Star, I don't think I use it normally either. Like, let's be fair, I connected to my VR chat avatar.
Fair.
I
Forgot
mean, I can
about
listen
that.
to like actual like podcasts as well while playing video games.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I say that I don't use Spotify normally, I just mean like I don't use it at all, really. Like
Fair.
I just strictly always go to like YouTube for that shit all the time.
I use it a lot for my music bots in my server.
Me personally, as I said, I always just go for like YouTube specifically, just because it's like I have a phone, so I can get like a connection to at least its cell tower, so I'm good there.
Fair.
It's like YouTube Premium. What the fuck is that? I probably have this like the.
Also, don't mind me. I'm just over here playing some COD Zombies.
No worries, you're all good, my friend. Oh, what heads did I use again? What heads was I referencing? Yeah, actually, how many heads does this guy actually have? 1, 2,
He has
3,
like
4,
8?
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. I need a good look at specifically 3 different heads. And holy fuck, these pictures are fucking awful. Like the hell am I looking at? What the hell is? What the hell is all this? I should lift this up a little bit so it. And one with the layers. Oh, but that's not good.
I get 2 things coming in this week. Thank fuck.
And what would those be?
Well, I bought me a new pair of boots.
Hmm.
And then I bought me a off-brand guitar for Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Nice.
both my guitars are fucked.
I would probably imagine they're probably like originals.
One is literally from Rock Band, which the strumming is absolutely terrible.
Hmm. Probably yours.
And the other one is actual like
Oh, there
guitar
is
from
double
Guitar
tap.
Hero, but I need a dongle to hook it up to my computer, which I have somewhere.
I have it somewhere. I don't know where though.
It's
Oh, by the way,
probably in the basement in a
oh,
box.
oh.
You were gonna say something, Reaper?
I was gonna ask you about the Ethernet thing that Conker brought up last night. Did you look into it more?
Yeah, I think I might try to like look around a couple like places, like probably like a Best Buy or maybe a Walmart near me to see if there might be one
Alright.
there. Because I do need to kind of like do like a little bit of running around before stream the night of tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully if I can work that out and also possibly convince my dad that it would be a good idea, because I know he also has troubles with his computer out in the garage, and we might be good.
Does he have a separate internet connection for himself out there?
No, he's got like a situation like me where it's just like a computer in a completely different room, pretty far away from the actual router.
I was asking, are you all on two different like internet stuff? Does he have his own router or?
No, we all have one router of the house.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of just what I needed to work on. Because I did see on like a couple places that they do have some in like Walmart, Best Buy, and all that type of stuff, and I got a couple of stores like that around me. So I'm thinking, might as well just like stop over by those places while I go grab like a couple things. Because I'm gonna need to grab like a lot of water as well.
Are y'all doing? Are y'all in like a boiler advisory or something?
No, not specifically. It's just because I find myself drinking a lot of water for obvious reasons, and also just because like I'm practically the one that drinks the most water out of everybody in the house anyway. So I realize I kind of missed one thing with the student's boot over here. That's a bit too big.
I would screen share, but I don't want to distract you, Star.
No, you're good. You're all good.
Yeah, fuck it then. Put it on stream if you feel like it.
Imagine. Okay, what here? Hold on, I need a proper look at like some of the colors of these helmets because they all have different colors, and I'm just like, what is what? What be what with which head? Hmm?
Oh, I forgot this one doesn't have a suppressor on it, so I get less crap.
Suppress, shake, fire. Suppress, shake, fire.
The only reason why I play Clone Hero, bitch lasagna.
Damn straight.
It would be the only reason I'd be playing too.
It's playing Mimi songs. It's great.
Yes, the only thing.
Me, my only reason would no joke be Rick Astley's never gonna give you up.
Oh god.
Either that or his or that one newest song of his, Never Gonna Stop. Yes, he has another song that is titled Never Gonna. Or with the title of Never Gonna. And I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty good song with a good message. I also like when he like released that song, people were memeing the fact of just like, he made a sequel to Never Gonna Give You Up, what? Which I do kind of find a little funny. Just because of the fact that it's like, that's really the first thought that comes to everybody's head with that.
Wallflower, noise. Dog round, or should I say spider round, to be honest.
That's me, the souls.
It's no longer thirst me their souls, it's tear them to pieces now,
Yeah, I know.
sadly. Yeah! Fucking spiders.
Yeah, just with like the little accent of tear them to pieces.
Yep. I miss the old fetch me their souls, though.
I kind of do
I
like...
miss the old god zombies, though.
I mean, I will say the newest one definitely does feel like a good mix of like all of them.
Yeah. The Omni movement is great, though. It's just floating around the zombs.
I'm gonna just go for a pure red with this. Excuse me. Yeah, by the way, on a completely separate note, because it's been the only thing that's kind of been on my mind as of late, have you guys seen the second trailer for GTA 6?
I have not. I said I was going to watch it last night, but I ended up just passing out.
I would heavily recommend when you get a second to just definitely check it out, dude, because holy fuck. I would play it on stream, but I have fear of copyright. But I'm not gonna lie, that game is looking really fucking good. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you can try to like make an argument as much as you want with it. I am gonna be one of the few that will probably say this, but I am completely fine with paying whatever price tag they put on that game.
Even if it's $100?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Hell, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, it could be $80, it could be $90, hell, it could be $200. I'll still pay.
Yeah, that's good.
Even on
Well,
their
for me to
technical.
play it, it will be equivalent of a 350 plus a kidney.
You know, though, I mean, just in reality, though, like you see how that game looks and just like everything involved with it. It's just like, yeah, I see why they might go with a higher price tag, just because like it you could definitely tell that that the budget really went into the game and the game specifically.
Although I really can't say much, because if someone drops they've dropped Fable, the game I've been waiting for years, and it's like $80 to $90 or something, I would probably pay that bill, that tag though, because I've been waiting for a new fucking Fable game.
Fair. Me though, I'm definitely like one of the many few that have just been like patiently waiting the 12 plus years that we have all been waiting for GTA 6, and I am going to say right now, after what they have shown with the second trailer and the website that they have up, like, okay, yeah, I can see why this game is definitely going to be considered a $2 million game. It's $2 million, right? Or was it $2 billion that they spent on the game?
I don't know,
I'm not going to lie,
but I will say
forgot.
I will probably be one of the people, if I do end up buying it, I will wait till they start the online services.
Understandable, but for me, I'm definitely going to be one to buy it around the time when it comes out, just because of the fact that I loved the stories for a lot of the GTAs, and so I'm definitely going to be fine with getting the game and just having to play the story. Because I feel like, and I have to make this counter argument because of a lot of stuff, I feel like it will definitely be worth it because of those stuff that will come out later. And I say that because, like, picture it kind of like this, right? When GTA 5 first came out, or for the like PS3 and the Xbox 360, it was like obviously base $60, right? And
Even
now-
back then, that was kind of crazy.
yeah, but even but now you go ahead and look at it a little bit now, and you see like is like 20 for like the story of the game is like $20 now for the most part, at least depending on where you get it. I'm pretty sure it's probably like 20 on certain platforms and like maybe 30 on others, but I guess it kind of really depends. I don't really know. And you kind of take that in consideration with like the story mode and the online that it has and everything that the online has nowadays. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't keep the game $60.
Honestly, I spent more time on online mode than in story mode.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, a majority of the time, obviously, people are going to be playing like the online mode for the most part. So it's like, it feels like that makes the most sense where all the money would probably be really going into. Because like if you got like a game that is like GTA 5 where it has lasted as long as it had and is still being continuously updated, and it was a game for most people when it first came out that was like $60 base price. Honestly, nowadays I feel like it's worth it.
They recently brought it back to Game Pass on Xbox too.
Mm.
I think they brought it back because the whole update announcement,
Yeah.
or the whole pushback announcement for it.
Yeah. You know? And honestly, it's just like, with how good of a game it is and how it plays and how, like, how many people just in general play that game, I feel like, even in my eyes, $60 had been worth it from the beginning, dude. Because, like, you get so much with just the online itself. Like, that game entirely, I will say, even when I was young, $60 definitely did feel a bit iffy, but you look at the game, as I said now, $60 definitely feels like it would be worth it for a game like that. Feature rich, a lot of content to play here and there. Like, dude, it'd be fucking worth it. I know a lot of people may have some agreements with me, some disagreements, but that's how I feel about it. So I'm at least going to say this again. I will definitely be fine with paying whatever price tag they put on it, because I know, even though in the beginning it may not seem worth it, I know that later down the line it will definitely be 100% worth it. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, even the style of it looks fucking fantastic. Well, yeah, it does look hyper real. It also still has a feeling to it where just like, it doesn't look like, there's like something about it that makes it look not so hyper real, you know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Is it in the new Unreal Engine or no?
I think it's I think Rockstar uses their own engine.
Oh, okay.
Might be wrong on that, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they have practically used their own engine for a long while. Actually, hold
I've
on.
been playing too much Warhammer because I've just tried to melee with my right bumper.
I feel you there, man. I get that every time whenever I play other games. Especially on other consoles, that's where just like, wait, I'm not playing the Switch, I'm playing on a PS5. Right, hold on one second, I need to turn on my lights. I forget that every time. Or at least I have been forgetting it for a bit now. I should also patch up some spots here on like some of the guys. But yeah, I kind of like point that out with like the way that the game looks, because the streamer that I mentioned before that I watch every once in a while, Maximilian dude, he posted a video of him checking out the trailer and even the website, and he even mentioned himself that he was never really that big of a GTA fan, but with the way that it's been looking and the way that it's been seeming, he feels like he might go ahead and try to pick up the game. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I see with like the details that he kind of like mentioned, because in his eyes, he mentioned that it kind of looks a bit like a Street Fighter 6 sort of deal, where it's like, it does look hyper realistic, but it also has like some features that kind of make it look ever so slightly cartoonish, you know what I mean?
Although I am kind of looking forward to it because we might see a new resurgence of the Vanoss crew playing the new GTA Online and doing that stuff.
That would be cool. And also, I don't know if you ever saw any videos of them talking about it, but they also had mentioned about possibly playing together with Kai Cenat about that too. Which I feel like would be kind of a funny thing to see. Because I will admit, I personally have never really seen a lot involved with Kai. But with the
neither.
But with the stuff that I have seen, I will say, it's kind of funny.
He's wacky.
Yeah. He was like, if I showed speed, actually wasn't on speed. Like, you know what I mean?
Shit. Sorry, I'm focusing.
You're good.
Trying not to get my ass eaten.
Said no one ever.
Says me, I'm not that much of an ass man. Or ass stuff dude. Ooh, shit.
Me personally, I definitely would say I'm in between personally. Them cheeks.
Them cheeks. Yeah. I knew you was gonna say something like that shit. Fucking read your mind like a fucking book.
The thing is, I was actually trying to, when I said that, I was gonna say I'm more or less in between an ass and tits man personally, but I'm also kind of like what I personally like to call a tap man. Which for me is tits, ass, and personality, but reversed. I went with tap. So what was going on, Miss?
I'm so confused.
What? Did like me saying reverse kind of confuse you?
Yeah.
He likes personality, ass, and tits. You just basically tap, but pat.
Yeah.
Just flip the order.
Yeah. I would say pat, but tab kind of sounds a lot more funnier because it also plays on the thing of like I would also like to tap that ass if it's fine with you, milady.
Milady, head ass.
Milady.
Of course, you'd walk up to a woman's ass, milady. Tits fedora.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, if I had a fedora, I would definitely be that guy. But I would actually say madame, specifically like madame.
Oh.
Like if she looks like a nice lady, good day, madame. If she looks like a fine lady, good day, madame. Really an emphasis on the damn part of madame. I'm gonna get a good look at this one part of this one head, which is the one I'm looking at right now. Or at least about to work on right now. Is symbol is just a little what is happening.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, ain't gonna ever stop. Oh no. Eraser accidentally activated, but we're good.
It's come up in the past, sorry, that you used to play Overwatch. What was your main on Overwatch?
Either Hanzo or Genji.
Okay. I mained Ash, like I've said before, but I have a friend who mains Lucio. Or whatever, the guy with the speakers or whatever. The speaker gun.
Yeah.
And every time I just hear him say "Can't stop, won't stop," it just pops into my head. Like, yep, I have to say that now. I am stealing that from Overwatch. That is now a phrase my ADHD ass is going to say often.
Fair and understable.
Yeah, alright, open. Eat. Woo, Mangler!
Wait, this is hard bitch to fucking deal with. Alright.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to, like, work on putting the symbol on this guy's fucking helmet.
Oh, no, you good.
Like, I'm putting in, like, one part of a symbol, and it's, even that's just, like, proven to be a hassle for some reason. I don't know why.
Cool, pop his helmet off.
In terms of placement, at least.
And now he's dead. Slip in between there, grab his ammo. Shit. Whoop. Oh shit. I will say, I don't think I could go back to the old COD. Because I don't know, they did have sliding around in the later COD.
For what?
Just the regular, running sprint slides for zombies.
That was actually more or less a thing for Black Ops 3, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe
I got really into BO3 stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna say maybe Advanced Warfare zombies, but even then.
Be right back.
As far as I know, a lot of people never really played Advanced Warfare zombies. What about you, Mask?
To be fair, the last con I've ever touched was Black Ops 2.
I mean, hey, that's a fine one to end with.
Yeah.
I will say, if you ever do want to get back into COD, I would definitely say that 6 is a good, BO6 is a good one to get back in with.
Okay.
So even I, somebody that has not touched COD in a hot minute and had grown up a COD baby, I would definitely say it's a good one to kind of get back into. Even the multiplayer is really fun.
See, I grew up on Halo.
Fair. That one is good, but can I just say, even as somebody that is not like too big of a Halo fan, can I just say, why did the early ones have no fucking sprint?
That's a question that I keep on asking for myself.
It's like, I will admit, I actually, like, a while back tried playing a bunch of the Halo games on stream, and it's just like none of them had a sprint, and it's like, what the fuck were they thinking back then?
Oh no, so you want to know what the worst one was? If you wanted a sprint on Reach, you would have to find the sprint power-up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That was one that I did try playing a bit of, and I just felt
I
wrong.
love Reach, but that felt wrong to me.
Yeah, it just yeah. I would
But
is that what?
something funny just recently happened today.
And what would that be?
I was talking to my folks about potentially buying another instrument for me to like learn and play.
Ooh.
I am back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
And what would that?
My mom made
interesting-
milkshakes.
Oh, I made chicken.
And I talked about like how I know how to play guitar and piano, and I kind of want to learn a third just for the hell of it. They even go like, well, why don't you just play for our church one day? And my dad sat there, thought about it, and goes, wait, no, never mind, never mind.
Wait, what did I come back to?
He's been wanting to
We're
learn
gonna
a
be praising
third
the
instrument.
Lord with a drop D tuning, Donna.
You turn that bitch into a black church and you start fucking raving it.
Because like the songs I learned to play is like Stevie Ray's like Pride and Joy, or like death metal.
Yeah,
You
that
start
would.
praising the Lord. I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you could learn some Skillet songs because they're a Christian band.
I could just imagine now you in church just being like, "We praise God on this motherfucker.
Or you just learn some Powerwolf songs. Just learn some Powerwolf and start playing that shit too.
That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I'd definitely fucking do that. I would not give a fuck.
Like the even best part is the church is just full of old people.
Ah, yes, yes, use your brains.
That's
I thought about
my
it.
friend. That's the perfect
They
audience.
thought about it. They thought about it, and then they were like, "Yeah, no, wait, hold on. If we do that, they may all have heart attacks. We still need people in here."
We need to at least make sure that we got some people that we can steal their money from. That's a joke, all right? Anybody Christian? That's a fucking joke. Okay, calm down.
This comes with the Christian seal of approval.
Yes, the mask over here is Christian. That is a known fact.
I'm also a former Christian. I approve of this message.
I stand nowhere. I have no belief in anything except for myself.
It's me, myself, and I. Solo
Yo.
ride until I die.
But I just love the face of realization. Wait, no, that's a bad idea. Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's
Hold up.
the shit.
Hold up. Wait a minute. That ain't gonna be right.
Because right now we have a pianist and an acoustics player. And I play very heavy metal on my guitar, and they immediately went like, "No, never mind." That won't work. And then the second one popped up of, "Oh wait, but the piano. Wait, no, never mind. He'll just be playing Michael Myers' theme song."
Just get him on the organ. He'll start playing the Dracula theme.
I have actually done that in a cathedral church.
How would I know? How did I fucking know?
Oh, that's hilarious. I
They were
love
like,
that.
"Do you know how to play the organ?" I'm like, "Well, it's just like a more fancier piano. I'll give it a shot." The first thing I played was Dracula's theme song, and they're like, "Okay, there."
They're like, oh, okay, never mind. Let's find somebody else. Just like left you.
You're like,
I can just imagine
No,
they just
well,
walk
the
over,
first-
just like,
the
okay,
first-
yeah, no, buddy, you're coming this way.
No, actually, the first thing I played was actually the baseball theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
They're just like, oh, he's probably just
Alright.
testing his fingers out a little bit. Let him cook for a minute.
Nope.
No, they let me cook too much whenever I started playing the Dracula theme song.
Start playing Thriller somehow.
Somebody could play the entirety of Thriller on a piano. That's talent. That's fucking talent.
I mean-
Kinda can.
I mean, it's possible with an electric one because there's multiple instruments.
Yeah, but I mean, with like a piano that's not an electric guitar or electric. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? My brain.
An electric piano, not an
Yeah.
electric one, but acoustic one.
Yeah,
An acoustic. A grand piano.
yeah, a grand piano. Playing Thriller on a grand piano, that'd be talent.
Yes. Ding ding. Ye olden thread.
Technically, you can. You just need two people.
Yeah.
You need one to play the bass line, and then you need the other one to play the mid course and then the notes that he sings.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see that done with a one person though. That would definitely be talent. It'd be kind of hard, but it'd definitely be talent. Forget me, I'm kind of just like heavy focused on like drawing this out.
You is all good. I just practiced with my fingers today.
What'd you practice
Wow,
on?
that is barely. I was playing Guitar Hero.
Actually, no, I should probably ask properly. Who did you practice on? Josh, all right?
I know. I played the fifth.
Yeah, I played the fifth. I shall not be saying anything.
I is currently Shingo.
Yeah, I did hear that news.
No, I now have 6,000. I have now 66,666 points.
Damn, you're really getting in there with fucking. Yeah, that is. You're really getting in there with Bongo Cat, huh?
Yep. Apparently, you can make money off of it.
Well, that would make sense, especially with the fact that they have like stuff that you can buy. It'd probably be like a CS:GO type of deal, you know?
Essentially, everything you earn is like 3 cents. So if you have duplicates, you can like exchange them to get new ones, or just sell them on Steam for like 3 cents.
Mm. That would make a lot of sense.
I thought about it, but then I'm way too much of a collective whore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the same for me.
Until I get everything that has a duplicate, I'm just gonna save it and then sell it.
Yeah, that'd be the same for me, not gonna lie. I will say I definitely tried doing that with CS, but then it didn't work out.
No, see,
Especially because my first thought was just like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'll keep my money.
See, my thing with CS:GO is I'm too much in just killing people that I don't care about the crates.
Fair. I went into that game thinking, yeah, this might be a bit fun, and didn't really have much fun at all, if I'll be honest. That's why I don't really do competitive stuff anymore.
Nah.
Damn it, come on.
My one avatar is like so close to being done.
Damn it.
Just need it.
I should have made this like its own thing. Hold on. Should put this on its own layer. That would make a lot more sense. Why didn't I do that? Get that shit out of here.
Please hold on. I really want to go to a movie theater now just to watch Stitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's the same for me. When it does come to the movies, though, I have had like one thing that I wanted to do, and that is like because Mother's Day is around the corner, and me and my mom are technically both like Marvel fans. I kind of wanted to take her to see the new Thunderbolts movie for Mother's Day.
Hold on. The reason why is because they now have an animatronic Stitch scanning tickets.
Why isn't it working? Oh, that would explain it. I'm stupid. It was on the alert below, that's why I couldn't see it. Well, that is interesting. A Stitch scanning ticket.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this in general so y'all can see it.
Yo. I could just
makes me just want to go. This just makes me want to go.
It just makes you want to go
It's
just
so
to see it.
cute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it do be looking pretty cool. I can just imagine like if it's like not a proper ticket, he just goes ahead and looks at it, just goes like so it's like the curse word that nobody knows because it's like in another alien language.
Wait, where's the one with him in a car? Hold on.
Oh, what?
There's one with him just in like a, you know those like children Barbie cars.
What? Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. My Discord died.
Where is it? I have to find it.
Come on now, you. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I might as well just try to get in there and just manually draw that out by hand. There'd be no point in just trying. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Oh, that works right there, sonny boy. That right there works very fine. You know, though, actually, realizing I gotta do this for no reason now, I should actually just go back and try to make this seem a little bit more like a somewhat traditional drawing, so I might as well just like try my best and not even bother with like over the top brushes, I guess.
And the craziest, I believe the craziest one I found is people have told me, hey, he's on the counter because the wires are underneath him.
Hmm.
And I found that one, and I'm like, okay, then explain this. He's just in a normal, like, folding chair.
Yeah, that is a bit crazy. Because it's probably just like something that allows them to run on batteries, maybe.
Yeah.
That would be the most logical sense.
I know one thing. If I'm going to the movie theater, he's scanning my ticket. No human is. He is.
Sadly, I don't really think like any movie theater around me would have anything like that. We got some of the fancy theaters around me, but they're not that fancy. I mean, who knows? Maybe when I do go take my mom to see Thunderbolts, I might be able to see that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll update you if they do or not. But that is kind of interesting, the fact that they got like places with like a Stitch that can scan your ticket.
It is so adorable.
Yeah. I will say, out of the many movies that they have been making live action as of late, the Lilo and Stitch live action might be the only one I'm kind of looking forward to.
That is the only one that gets my seal of approval. It may be the one to actually redeem Disney for once.
Yeah, but we'll see as time passes. Because I do remember seeing in the trailer that they did like do one thing that was like a rewrite, and that was the fact of how the alien characters are roaming around Earth. They are staying hidden, but they are using like human disguises now.
Yeah.
Which, depending on how that goes, will really vary for me. Because if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I last seen Lilo and Stitch. But if I remember correctly, they were pretty much just hiding in the woods a lot.
No, they had human disguises, even though it was just lipstick and a wig.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, hold on. I need to find that now. Hold on. What were their names again? I forgot.
Oh god, you're asking me. I don't remember.
I mean, the big guy and the long neck motherfucker with one eye?
Yes.
Yes.
Jumba and Bleakley.
Jumba and Bleakley?
Yes, or
Found
something. Or something that they pronounce. However they pronounced it.
Yeah. Pleakley. Oh yeah. I forgot about these human disguises. I'm looking at them right now.
They had
That's
some
hilarious.
outrageous human disguises.
They look so stupid but so funny. Hold on, I need to post this up on stream real quick. Give me 1 minute.
I mean, like, at least. I mean, I wonder if that's them confirming that they don't care about transgenders because the Pleakley is a dude.
Yeah, I mean,
It would be the only time where it's redeemable to have a drag queen in a Disney movie.
all right, hold on. Let me get this up. Hold up. You're just gonna have a new image. Put this set up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and there it is. It looks so fucking hilarious too. Just Jumbo with the mustache.
The best part is he has glasses for only 2 out of the 4.
Yeah, and Pleakley is just not even covering up the one eye too. That's funny.
Like I said, no, they had human disguises. It was just comically.
Yeah, it was just too comic. Yeah, it's just that with live action, they now have like regular human disguises. And the thing is, I also do remember, I forgot who, but I do remember like the voice actor being like, for Pleakley also being like, someone, I forgot who he was. Who was the voice actor for Pleakley actually? Now, hold on. I'm looking it up real fast, hold on. Pleakley voice actor.
The best part is, it clearly worked, because nobody recognized them as aliens.
Yeah. Kevin McDonald. All right, that's who it was. Who else did he voice? Because I feel like he was like he also played some other characters that felt very familiar. Oh fuck! I forgot he played. I think. Am I correct with this? I think he played the big-headed the big-headed teacher from Sky High.
Oh, I hear it now that you bring it up.
Wonder which scene they're gonna put in the live action.
Yeah, and I wonder if they might go with like the original idea for the movie as well, with the animated scene with the plane as well.
Yeah,
Because
I don't know if they're gonna
originally
do that
it was
with the
a 747 they were flying.
Yeah, through a city.
They changed it to a spaceship because of 9/11 and shit.
Yeah, because 9/11 happened at the time, and they were just like, we better change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and funny enough, I did hear a tale about that. They, funny enough, with that change, did not go over budget with the movie.
It's not that big of a well, just they had to just redraw a couple panels.
Yeah, and also
it's
the whole
hand-drawn.
ship too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He also voiced a couple characters in Invader Zim as well. The ones that I see, because I'm looking on IMDb right now, he was only in 10 episodes throughout the entirety of the show. He played Almighty Talus Purple, Crowdwalla, played one of the cops as well. Who else out of pure curiosity? No, is it? I hate that that on IMDb they don't list off like they don't like show the full list of characters that they play in like either a show or like any of the shows that they've been a part of. I mean, yeah, I know for the most part, like in general, some people will be like only looking into to see like other specific characters in certain shows, but even then, I would like to see a full list of all the characters, you know. I'm sorry, I'm just like reading off of like the list of like many things that he has played in.
Fucking flying spider, fuck off.
He played in a series called Deep Space 69. Huh?
Hmm. I wonder what kind of a series that was.
I do wonder. Oh wait, he played the voice of the director in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Nice.
Oh.
I'll grab me some snacks.
Pretty cool. All right. Not gonna lie though, your reaction to hearing him, hearing the fact that he like was the big-headed teacher in Sky High, kind of was a little funny.
Who's?
Fucking the guy I'm talking about who the guy who voices Pleakley.
No. Oh, you talk about my reaction.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can see it.
Yeah, but the way you said it was just like, oh god, I hear it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm over here jamming the skillet while running through some zombies. It's been invincible, heartbreak, metaphor.
Dude, you're listening to that and not 115.
This one just hits harder right now, to be honest.
Fair. Still, though, 115 is a fucking banger.
True.
I would say also the cover done by Fruit was also really, really good too. I will say I actually kind of do prefer the cover done by Fruit than the actual original. While the original is good,
Okay.
don't get me wrong, but I kind of do prefer Fruit's version. I hope Fruit is doing okay, by the way, because it's been a while since we've last heard anything from her. Are you just like whispering the lyrics?
Kinda.
Because I heard like a. I was just like, am I hearing the voices again, or is that Reaper? Like, is that Reaper or is that the Reaper?
Where do you think I got my name from?
I want you while you sleep. I did not hear a single lick of anything that you said during that.
I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. I went from deep voice to hello.
Yeah, we were making a joke of just like, am I hearing the Reaper in my ears again, or am I hearing Reaper in my ears again? Because he was like whispering a song earlier, and I was just like, hmm? Like, I'm hearing the demons again. They're talking to me once again. I thought I got rid of them.
Do I really need to go back to therapy to get? That's another bill I gotta pay, man. Come on. Like, I just got rid of these voices. I don't need to go back to therapy to get rid of them again.
It's like, I felt like I was already hearing dead people. Now I gotta fucking now I gotta deal with that again.
I hear dead people. Aha.
Just gets close up to the microphone. I see dead people. Of course, the Christian laughs at that joke.
I would make a joke, but I'm not going to.
Of course you wouldn't. You were taught that way.
Nah. Warmish? Oh, it's the new grenade launcher, not the BO3 grenade or war machine. Shit, that's burst fire grenade launcher is wild. What?
It seems that Reaper has found his new toy to play with in the bedroom.
Hey yo, what?
He's like, yeah, I'll show you a good war machine tonight, baby.
Throws the bump stock on it. Let's go. Only acceptable use of a bump stock.
She's got to make sure to get permission from the wife because she's not really like she's not really into that shit because she's never been to war before. She don't know the struggle.
Oh, shit.
You know, the one thing I kind of actually got to real say, because I have been having like the idea in the back of my head, but I just haven't been able to like figure out a proper story for it. But Shep told me that one thing I should probably do for our streams is like make like comic strips that like help involving lore with my VTuber. And I do agree with him in that, but it's just like
True.
I want to do that, but I haven't fully figured out the story yet, so I kind of want to wait until I get that down to a proper gist until I can be like, yeah, you know what, I think that was a good time. Because believe me, I definitely would like to do that. Just, I would like to make sure I have like all the story points like figured out and like what's involved with what. Before I just be like, alright, guess what we're doing today? We're making some comic strips, people.
And you just post it on Blue Sky later of
Yeah, and even possibly like other sites if I can find some.
you start actually making your own like comic based around your shit.
Yes. It also be like that one person who like does have like their own universe for that type of stuff as well. That is like very, because like for me, I do plan on like having it definitely be more of an adult comic book than anything. Just because it's like it's definitely where I plan on like having like the world be at least like the one that I have in mind. Just because like I feel like we're getting to a point where many things are just like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Or at least what's the best way to put this?
Oh shit.
I guess just a little too childish, I guess. And while I get that can be good in some areas, I am not. Well, I do act like a professional man-child. I do not like having to be in a childish. I do not like being in the childish area of things, you know. Especially because I like to make sure that my audience is around the same age range as me or older. Also, just because it's like I'm in the mindset of just like I need to also make sure that I don't really have anybody coming into my chat just being like, "Hey, what's up? I'm 14." No, out now. You don't belong here. Go, leave.
Get out of here, fetus. Whenever you banned him, delete his fetus.
You should have been the one that your mom swallowed.
Hey yo!
just hit him with that as I ban him.
Jesus Christ.
You go. Yeah, I just like to imagine I say that. He walks up to his mom. Mom, what does it mean by somebody should have? What does it mean when you should have swallowed me? And that's gonna be a fuck. That's gonna be a talk
That's
that
gonna be
she
a
never thought.
conversation.
Yeah, that's gonna be a talk she probably never thought she would have to deal with.
Oh, damn straight, yeah. I have a death machine now.
Like me whenever I get my hands on a weapon. Or actually, whenever I get my hands on a saw.
Yes! Double tap, let's go!
Beautiful. I will say I do like how they treated double tap later on in the games. I feel like it should have been like that from the get-go. Whereas like double damage instead of shooting your bullets either
Double
twice as
bullet, yeah.
either shooting your bullets twice as fast or shooting 2 bullets at once. Therefore emptying your mag no matter what you do. Double damage for double tap makes a lot more sense. They did. I forgot. It's been a minute. They didn't change that after BO3, right?
I don't know, but it's firing a lot faster now that I've grabbed double tap.
Actually, I think with like the augments that they do have for perks, you could probably have it be like doing
Oh,
double
shit.
damage.
Oh shit! Prevent my double tap, bitch. That's my grape drink.
You know, out of curiosity, what kind of alcoholic beverage do you think like the perks would actually be? Because I know that we got like Widow's Wine, and
I'm not sure.
like many other things that are like that have like a title of other like alcoholic drinks maybe, but like Juggernog, what do you think? I feel like it would probably be like an alcoholic eggnog.
Actually, I mean, eggnog's already alcoholic.
Not all of them. You can have like a homemade one that's non-alcoholic.
True.
And even some that have like, there's even some stores that have non-alcoholic versions. So there's that. And you know, funny enough, I actually did like find like one random video of this dude showing off a recipe from way back when it was first invented back in the 1800s, where you can have like your own like eggnog recipe if you wanted. And apparently, from what I gather, it's better than every other eggnog. It's like you have a sip of that homemade eggnog, you have pretty much ruined every other eggnog.
I've had so much homemade eggnog, it's not funny. And it's so good, but also fucking so filling. That's what she said, anyways.
Hey, anyway. Just roll up to the bar. Hey, lady, I'd like you to egg my nog, if you know what I'm saying.
I love to egg your nog, if you know what I'm saying.
You pull up to a bar. You pull up in a bar like that, and it's during Christmas too. You show up with an ugly sweater and say that to some random person in the bar.
You would get fucking slapped out so hard, I bet.
No, I was gonna make a bet, but honestly, Mask is here, so I don't want to say anything.
No, say.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
Why?
the safe
why
word
does
is
it
mentally
involve
weak.
me,
Because
though?
I would like to make sure that you keep what's in your wallet, buddy.
Sorry, don't forget your safe word is mentally restarted.
Nah, go ahead. Let's see.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I was gonna say either $100 or 10 gift. No, not 10 gifts. 100 gift subs, and I'll go ahead and do that in real life. Actually, $100. I'll go ahead and do that in real life. 100 gift subs, and I'll do it with an ugly sweater. But it will obviously be during around Christmas time, so.
Yeah,
Because it wouldn't make sense if I did it right now in the middle of summer.
I mean, just grab a ugly Santa tank top, and you just put that bitch on and go out.
Don't you fucking dare, Mask. I heard that. Mask is like, how much is
It's
100
not
gifted?
for a now. It's not for a now issue. It's for a later issue.
Drops 100 gifted on Christmas.
Okay, I see how much.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. My name's Reaper.
Hey, Reaper, get the fuck out of here.
Afraid a little.
Man. I fear for Christmas now.
I thought it said knotted out. I was like, oh god, that's such a weird name. That was knitted out.
I feel like I shouldn't be streaming on December.
Star, no. There's no getting out of this, Star. It's going to happen either way you don't.
Well,
Exactly.
the
He's gonna drop it, and you're gonna have to do it anyways.
the thing is though, I always made like an oath to myself to take like the entirety of December off except for one day, and that is my birthday, so I fear for that day.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, and I've already planned on doing something for your birthday when you stream. So it already lines up perfectly for me.
Oh lord. You're a fuck star.
Type train level 10. Anybody?
Hey yo.
Level 10. You did not just fucking say that.
I believe that's what you get for 100 gifted.
It especially doesn't help that I have my hype train settings on the lowest settings, or at least like one of the lowest settings.
He boosted it up to his up on his birthday.
Yeah, I'll be keeping a marked eye on that. Because if I'm correct, 40 gift subs only got me up to like a level 7.
Yep. Imagine what 100 would do.
Oh no.
I fear for my life.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
You really did not just play that, did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm not gonna lie, using the brushes that I have been using for this art piece is just like, it's been a bit of a hassle. Because I gotta constantly go back and just like brush over areas that I've already brushed over multiple times, just so that way I can get the effect
that's
that I'm
art for
trying to
you.
go. I'm trying to go for. What was that?
Said that's hard for you.
Yep. Believe me, I know. I may complain about it, but I know what I always know what to look forward to this because I've been doing this since I was practically between the ages of 5 and 8.
Yeah.
This has been a thing that have done for years. You think I don't know the consequences of my own actions?
Clearly not.
Oh no, I do. Besides, at least knowing these consequences, I can at least do a lot of things. Like, for instance, if anybody pisses me off, I can draw me fucking them in a hateful way.
Hey yo.
You know, it's funny I say that, even though I barely really have any skill in sort of like life drawing-esque sort of things. You know, speaking of that, I definitely need to practice that a lot more. Because I will say, there was like one, excuse me, there was one life drawing that I did that wasn't even on like my iPad or anything. It was actually in VR chat that I did, because me and a couple friends went to that one life drawing world, and one friend in there decided to actually just like hop into like a naked Abby, and we were just like, you know, let's treat this like an actual like life drawing thing, and we were like, you know what, fuck it, why not? And mine somehow ended up being better than everybody's, and I barely do anything with life drawing. Which, if that says something, I don't know what. If that doesn't say anything, I don't know what else would. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do look back on it every once in a while, and I'm just like, you know what, that was a good drawing. I'm not kidding. I even reattempted to like redraw it on my iPad off stream, and I was just like, you know, for some reason it's not as good. I would show it, but I would like to not get banned. It was a bit funny as well, just because of the fact that it was like, because of some of the friends that I do have on VR chat, it was a sort of spicy varianted avatar of, Isabelle from Animal Crossing.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, at least to say, with how that looked, I would definitely be fine with checking in with her. Not gonna lie though, even despite the fact of it being a little bit more spicy than it should be, it was actually a nice looking Abby too. It's always the crazy thing with a lot of those avatars, like, even though they're built for very obvious reasons, they always end up looking like the nicest avatars. Like, seriously, you look at like any Abby involved with like anything that is like
Mildly spicy, yeah.
Yeah. Like, especially involving a character that obviously does not get involved with any of that type of stuff. It's kind of funny that they look, like, really nice. Sometimes even better than the original source material.
I wonder if there's any, like, Squirrel Girl and Emma Frost.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Or... Oh, Lord.
Ain't saying why I know, but yep, there is.
Oh, Mass, what you been doing in your spare time?
You probably got a lot of good friends on VR chat, don't you? that readjustment of the mic confirmed a yes.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, pal, I only asked that because I did too. Like, I'm not kidding.
I do want to get into the VR chat, but I kind of do it at the same time because I do not want to end up just getting bullied by a bunch of women. Yes, or quote unquote women on VR chat.
Now I know why you cop on stuff.
You know, it's a bit funny that I say that, even though it's just like, that's not even the reason why. It's just because even despite the comments that I may say about like certain avatars, I genuinely think like a lot of them do look like really, really good.
They usually want their models to be well made and look great whenever they're doing spikes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not have a few just VR women just go like, "You're call me a good boy" type shit. I'm like, no, thank you.
Do not hang around my friends then.
Oh Lord.
Or
Yeah.
has met them, and yeah, he can confirm.
Yup. To be fair, everybody that I have met in my life so far has been a little spicy in some sort of way.
It
I'm
works.
just here.
This thing is, I do want it, but I don't because I'm a fucking Switch.
I mean, I gotta do feel that as well, but I'm more of just like a I would kind of consider it. I mean, I guess it would technically be a bit of a Switch thing, but me, I'm more of a give and receive the same thing type of guy. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like what I do with my partner, I want them to do to me as well, within limits.
Stars over here just sits on the couch. Do me.
just straight butt naked, just on the couch. No time for the partner to think it either. Just like do me.
She's like, "What
Now
do
that
you
I
mean?"
think about it, I don't think I've ever got called a good boy in VR chat.
I mean, your voice is too low for it, anyways.
No,
You-
yeah,
you'd be-
I'm sitting
you'd
here
be-
thinking my demeanor is not that type.
Mm.
You'd be the guy that girls be like, "Call me a good girl."
Biting my tongue.
You like to explain, my friend.
It's they never want me to call them a good girl. They want me to call them a slut. I don't.
Like daddy's little slutter type shit.
Yes.
Damn. I don't get anybody to ask me to call them anything. Like the fuck, man.
Like the most common one I've been asked is, "Could you call me a pretty bitch, please?"
I mean,
Damn.
fair. Your voice fits that stereotype.
See,
Like you've been a good bitch.
oh my god, no, no.
Oh God.
I mean,
Damn it
I'll be
all.
honest. I would do it just because I would find it funny.
Oh no. Don't get me wrong, it is funny how they react afterwards. But the amount of times it has happened, every time, if I had $1 every time it happened, I would be gifting you 100 subs each week.
Bro, no, buy me a PC if you're getting that much. Damn. Damn, brother.
Like shit, man. Save some for the rest of us. Like holy fuck.
Shit.
Like,
I just spat all over on my iPad. Damn it.
it is up there.
Egg, I'm gonna need you. All right, here we go.
You'd be the sugar baby.
But yeah, by the way, real quick, I say egg because I got a little squishmallow here who I call Egg because he is a
Egg?
raccoon, and I call him Egg because of a couple reasons. One-
Raccoon eggs.
Well, a couple reasons, specifically 3. One is, of course, of Raccoon Eggs because he was my favorite, one of my favorite YouTubers back in high school. 2, he's squishmallows are somewhat in the shape of an egg, so that kind of makes a little sense, you know. And 3,
Yes.
I get to do with him what I don't usually get to do with eggs, and that is throw him.
Fair. Thing is, I never really watched Raccoon eggs. I've seen them pop up on like Fitz's stuff and whatnot, but I've never really watched Raccoon eggs.
Oh, I would recommend you give him a shot. Like, but I will say, his humor is definitely a sign of the times.
Does he still post?
Sadly, not as much.
Same with Fitz. Fitz has died off for some reason.
Funny enough, Fitz has actually gotten back into posting.
Has he?
Yeah,
I have his also Fitz and his Fitz channel.
yeah, on his
I
also,
haven't seen
yeah, on
much
both
from-
really. He
haven't
recently put
seen-
up some Schedule 1 videos.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't argue that, but yeah, considering his history, especially with his friends, yeah,
And swagger.
yeah. Which, by the way,
I
speaking
even
of swagger,
like
did you guys
video-
hear his fucking music video?
He has a music video?
Yeah, it's called Titanium with it being spelled tight, like the word tight, titanium.
He likes his titanium tight.
I will say it is a pretty sick song that he made. It's like I forgot what the line was, but it was just like what was it? I think it was like my chain's made of steel, but you think it was titanium. I forgot the rest because it's been a minute since I last properly listened to it. But it is a good fucking song. He also played off of like the joke that he did in one of iNotorious's videos, where he was like doing some freestyle raps on CS. And he literally said on iNotorious's video in his comment section, thanks everybody, my mix will be dropping in April 20th of 2025. And that's exactly what he did.
Nice.
Which I find it funny that he
this.
played with the joke a bit. Yeah, I will say I actually also did recently like rewatch quite a bit of like Raccoon Eggs' videos, or at least like a bunch of clips from his videos. And dude, I kinda do miss him. I really hope he like gets his footing back and does come back in some way. Hopefully people won't treat him heavily like a superstar, because even though he definitely is a really good person, he definitely does more or less deserve to be more treated like human, you know?
Everyone needs to be treated as human,
Yeah.
to be honestly.
Yeah.
I.e., most superstars need to be treated more like humans than actual like superstars, because that gets to their head.
Mm-hmm. I mean, one person I'd say is a good example of just like somebody who's a star that doesn't let it get to his head. Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu Reeves is a god tier.
Yep. Great actor, great person, and all around just like the perfect model of what a person who's
guy.
a superstar should be.
He's astonishing.
Yes. I say that next few years he just turns out to be an asshole.
He's breathtaking at least.
You're breathtaking!
No, you're breathtaking. Oh,
Oh,
like
man.
if you do hurt that man's puppy, he will murder you.
Yep. Same with me. I will be the nicest person you will ever have in your life, but if you dare hurt either a dog that I have or any of my friends, I will not hesitate to use the sidewalk as a human sandpaper.
We live in America. Guns aren't that regulated. Ha ha.
You know, though, can I actually be honest about one thing? Because sadly this did happen a while back, but a house around my neighborhood did get like robbed like a couple months ago.
Oh shit.
And because of that, my parents heard that and decided to actually buy a gun. So now there's a gun in the house, and I, at least to say, because of how well I know my parents, I feel even less safe now.
I have one in my nightstand.
I mean, with you, I would feel safe knowing that there was a gun in the house.
Yeah, I just have it on my nightstand, just ready to go. If someone breaks into my house, that get the fuck out. My stuff is not worth your life.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, you would definitely be the type of person to pull the Russian Badger technique and just negotiate from having to shoot your gun because of how expensive those bullets are.
Like exactly, like this 9 mils kind of expensive right now. I don't really want to shoot this.
Like, look, bro, I know
Like,
you're having a rough time, but even I am. Like, you see the gun that I have in my hand? Do you know how much these bullets cost? Either way, you and I are in a lose-lose situation here, brother.
I'm gonna get a hit to my wallet if I shoot you, bro. Just get the fuck out of here. Go, get.
Yeah,
I don't
go to
care
the
that
hell-
you're
go-
fucking.
I don't care if you rob the neighbor. Just don't rob me, all right? You're already robbing me twice, especially with the bullets that I have in this gun, all right?
Like, don't go down the street and rob this other tweaker's house. Like, bro, what?
Rob the other
probably got-
tweaker's house?
Rob the upper tweakers.
That's a way to put it.
They probably got more shit that you want.
Yeah, go to the person to the left of my house. I recently heard that they got an OLED. That will do you.
Go
That would
strip the
definitely sell
copper out of their
for way
AC
more than what I
units.
got.
Say what, Mask?
That would definitely sell for way more than what I got at my place. Don't worry, just go to theirs.
Yeah, I mean, I got like a couple things, but a lot of them are just like either like way
Hell,
too
I'll
old.
join you.
A lot of my stuff is either just like way
hell,
too.
hell.
It's either like way too old or damaged to the point where it's just like it still functions but not well.
The thing is, I would also say, I would rather, like, if someone comes in like, do you really want me to do this? Because I'm not going to wound you, because if I wound you, you're going to try and sue me. It's going to be a shoot to kill. Because you're not going to get a cent off me if I shoot you to get you the fuck out of my property. Because I'd rather not get sued by someone who broke into my house. Like, because that's the thing that people do.
Yeah.
Making a fucked up situation even more shitty.
Yep.
I know I
That's
could
why-
get away.
That's why
Wait,
for me,
no,
if I
wait.
had that type of situation, I would have cameras throughout my whole house.
Oh yeah, definitely. As well, if
so
you
that
live up
way-
in the country,
Yeah, so that way,
When I
if
lived
he
at-
tries to sue you, he won't be able to have proper evidence, and you'll have more evidence than him.
true. Thing is, when I was living up in the country and the cops came by because someone tried to break into our place, they said, "Don't shoot them, but don't call us. Call the coroner."
Damn. That's some,
Yeah.
that's some crazy and yet knowledgeable policeman.
But yeah,
Don't call us, call the coroner. They'll do a better job to help you than us. As I say, if anybody does rob my house anytime soon, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
I just don't realize if I ever got robbed, it's gonna be the most funniest thing ever.
Why is that?
Everything expensive is in my room.
So they're just gonna be
Guess
wandering
where all
around
the
the house.
guns are? My room.
They're just gonna be wandering around the house, just being like, "Dude, this guy's got no good shit whatsoever."
I'm just gonna rock up with a short sword and a pistol and be like, "Yo, I'm Kirito in this bitch. You want to try me?"
I have Kirito swords next to my staircase.
Dude, for me, I don't really have any weapons personally, but I would definitely have like a sword personally.
I have a great sword, but it's a prop sword. But I would love to have an actual sword.
Yeah, if you want, I know a website. I can shoot it over to you later.
I would have to get the money for it first, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, fair. They are pretty expensive.
That's why I kind of want to. That's why I kind of want to be a blacksmith so I can make some swords, but also make some own swords that I want to just have mounted on the wall.
Yeah, same, bro.
Now that I think about it, if intruders do come in, they open my door. They have already been warned. I have a sign. Trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again.
You will be shot and or stabbed, or both. Leave the premises. And that's not from the.
The best part is, underneath that is literally just Jesus Christ praying.
Hell yeah, America, baby.
America, fuck yeah!
As it's always
Like
said,
that
this is God's
one-
motherfucking country.
I'm like that one character from Demon Slayer that cries every time he kills a demon.
Andra?
No, it's he's blind.
Oh, one of the
You know who I'm
Hashiras.
thinking? Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah.
Hashiras. But
It's
he
like
tries
Stone
every time he kills a
Hashira.
demon, and it's just so funny because I'm sitting here like, I shall send. No, I shall send him on your way, God.
It's the Stone Hashira, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I have not gotten that far into Demon Slayer to really know who that is, sadly.
I'm up to date. I'm waiting for them to finish dropping whenever they drop the next season.
Hmm.
Like, I binge watched it. I was up to like after Tandro finished doing the entrance exam or whatever on the mountain.
Yeah, that's
Then
I went that far as well, but I
then I just binge watched it from there. Got past Mugen Train and all the way past that.
haven't gotten there, I would probably have to say.
Why are so many characters getting donutted in anime?
Oh?
Because there's Ace, then there's the guy from Demon Slayer, then there's fucking Hinata from fucking Naruto. Getting stuff stabbed through their chest. Star.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a completely different type of donut.
No, Star. Because there's Ace, because he got a full fucking hand shoved through his chest.
You said hand, I got worried for a second.
Sorry, that wouldn't be a donut, that would be a kebab. Calm down.
Or it'd be more like a Muppet.
We're not bringing Muppet necking into this. Calm down.
Just imagine the next scene you see in an anime, all of a sudden it's just like, oh, the hand coming out of the mouth.
Wait, isn't there an anime about a girl that uses this guy's suit of armor or some shit?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was.
Yeah, but whenever they combine, she's like the suit looks like a fucking like a stitched doll or some shit. A cat or I can't remember, but I've seen clips of it. I've never really watched the anime.
Oh, you know what he's talking about? What is that?
Yeah. Also, it kind of goes a little bit more that suit, that quote unquote suit, is a living human who just turns into it.
Yeah. He's not a dead. He's alive while she's doing this shit.
Yeah.
But he can't really control it either. She has full fucking control, right?
Hmm.
No, she's in full control. But the worst part is in the manga they'd even describe that he can feel her inside him.
Star, basically imagine the Jake suit from Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah. I already got that, man.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point this out just because of the fact that I know that this is an actual thing that happened. There was a Japanese studio that animated an episode of Adventure Time, so therefore technically Adventure Time counts as anime. Argue me all you want, I don't care.
Ooh. I've never heard this one. Whispers in the Dark. This is a new Skillet song I haven't heard.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh fuck, I forgot the... Did I forget the draw one? Did I forget the draw part of it, Nick? I did, damn it. And you know, I guess this is a prime opportunity to go ahead and try to fucking draw it out, I guess. I'm gonna be a bastard to try and like get the colors in, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Looks like we might be good. might need to go back and add one extra line just for purposes of making sure that his neck doesn't look thicker than anything else. What exactly? I'll let you use your imagination. Show of hands, how many people did I make think?
I'm over here vibing to Skillet right now. I'm not focusing on you. I'm just over here like just Skillet and zombies right now.
Okay, so you didn't hear the random dick joke, gotcha.
No, I did not.
And that'll be something for you to check out on the VOD later when it becomes a VOD.
Do you post the full VODs on anywhere, or do you just keep them on
Yeah, on YouTube.
Twitch? Okay.
Right now,
I don't think I'll follow you on YouTube.
boy, you best change it. No, I'm kidding. Do it if you want, I don't care. It's just specifically VODs, but every once in a while if need to be a random update video. The only like actual video I did like post was just like an update video talking about like my coffee commissions and shit, and it was like how the fact that I'm like doing morning streams and all that, and that's kind of really it. But speaking of, no, I'm kidding.
Speaking of, I'm now starting gaming in the morning.
Now, our morning streams are specifically art. With maybe an exception or two with some games.
You start playing Stardew Valley in the morning.
I've never played it, funny enough.
Nightmares taste like anyway.
It's a very calming game, to be honest.
Bet it is.
Be a great morning game to play.
Me, I'm not gonna lie, I've been heavily tempted to try and play like Schedule 1 in the morning.
Fair enough.
It's just that I kind of would actually like to try and play that with some friends, but don't really know anybody who would be up in the morning that would be down for that.
If I had a PC, I would be so down, but sadly, I don't.
And I would try to, and I would like to say that maybe you would probably be fine with joining on Mask, but I would probably assume that you have like a lot of stuff to do in the morning too. So what?
What did I miss? I just got back.
I was
Oh.
I was talking about how I would like I'm all but at work. Yeah, I see you going. I was gonna say I've been wanting to do like Schedule 1 streams in the morning, but I know for a fact that you would probably not be around to possibly.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly, I know a lot of people that I hang out with, or at least do also know, probably wouldn't be able to have the time to do so in the morning. Or wouldn't be able to have the ability to do so.
Because I got work.
And also Mike that really wants to cut you off.
You. It was like, I got work.
I'm not gonna lie, I reckon that this look for Orochi's actually looking pretty fucking good.
My ass is getting grabbed unconsensually. Fuck off.
Go ahead and grab theirs unconsensually.
It just fall off in my hand. The fuck you mean? They have no asses. Already fell off.
Then take it. Use it later.
Hey yo! I'm not into necrophilia, bro.
I'm not either, but I do know when you can teach a person a good lesson even after death.
Hey. I'll stick to teabagging.
Alright, you know what, Farrah, that's also a good way to go about it.
Just drop my nutsack in their mouth and then walk away.
Out of context, that would be why.
It.
Yeah, from this point with this piece, I think all I really need to do is just like finish up some small details here and there with Orochi, and then I can like do some background stuff. And then I should be able to call it there for this piece. As to what to make the background, I have no idea, but I think I might try to go for something that's like similar to like the first boss stage. Even then, I'm gonna have to get like a good look of every little bit of that stage, because there is a lot. Also, who the fuck is sending me a friend request on Discord? Fuck off!
Better rap, bitch.
You guys ever get that, by the way? Just random people sending you a friend request that you do not know?
Oh yeah, I get random friend requests like, "Yo, I see you're a streamer. Can I draw art of you?" No.
Someone who
Yeah, no,
wants an
I'm
art
good.
commission? That's the thing.
No.
That's the thing.
No, they want to draw art of me. They're asking for me to commission them for art.
So long, I would presume those dots mean ass Bowser. The thing is, I just find it a bit stupid. It's just like, because I state on like everything, like the only, if you want to get like proper contact with me, it's specifically on Blue Sky, or if you don't have it, Twitter. And even then, if you would want to like find me on fucking Discord, it's just like, why?
Shit.
I say this just because of in formats of respect. I mainly use Discord as a way to like stay in touch with friends that I know well enough. And I say this with, again with as much respect as I can. If I do not know you, I am not going to add you or talk to you.
But why? Star, you're my favorite streamer ever. I just want to talk to you on Discord. No.
Yeah, no. I do that for A, the reasons I just listed off, and B, I would like to make sure that I don't potentially get a case by accident somehow.
Oh yeah, nah, fuck it, fuck that. That's why I don't do DMs on anywhere either.
Yeah. But Star, I just want to talk about your car's extended warranty. Fuck. That warranty was definitely going to be a long while before I ever need to like talk, even think about it. Besides, by the time it would be extended, it probably wouldn't even it wouldn't even be able to be extended. Like another thing that wouldn't be able to be extended. Come on, YouTube, load up.
Die, you bastard! There we go. Fuck me.
Wow, we already got that far with the playlist, huh? Wait, hold on. Excuse me.
Send.
I know you said send, but in my brain
No,
just
I said
immediately.
send. I was sending a rope.
Yeah, I know you said send. I was just like, my mind heard sin. Real quick, I'm just gotta say this just because I gotta gush about it again. The music that I got right now for MVC from MVC2 is fucking so nice. Okay. I think this is actually really good. Definitely gonna need to get into the shading part of this now, which is gonna be a while. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost forgot. Gonna need to do that so that way they don't deform accidentally. Mm. Smudging with other colors, I don't need that.
Shit. Drop that. Cat seems fucking greedy.
Gotta make it ready. Boy, out here stealing too many cookies out of the cookie jar, huh? Boy, out here thinking he's a gingerbread man. It's kind of barely noticeable. It's not gonna be that hard. Hey, Otto, how's it going? Sorry, I gotta focus on trying to draw for a second. I didn't realize what was going on in chat.
Yo,
What am I doing?
welcome to the stream.
Yeah, right now I'm just making some art, an art piece based off of Okami because I finished the game a while back. So I was like, you know what? I want to make some art for it. And this is exactly what I'm doing. And this thing has been in the been a project that's been in the works for a couple days now. But yeah, how you doing, by the way, Otto? It's been a minute. You doing alright, my mans?
Tim Tick Gurgle.
It looks awesome. Keep it up. Thanks, man. First, I'm trying to draw something that's like in a sort of like traditional sort of style that's at least like similar to how, well, not exactly similar, but kind of similar
Your art is
to.
always good, by the way, Star. Just
Mm.
letting you know.
Thanks, man. I mean, like traditional in the sense of like the kind of art that they had for when they were making or designing the game a bit. But yeah, that's kind of like what I've been doing personally, at least with this piece. I do think it's been turning out very well. What about you, Otto? You been up to any sort of projects that have late? Anything art related or just anything personal? What you been up to, buddy? It's been a hot minute.
Ah! Fuck, I forgot I gotta get the thing in the fucking bowling alley.
Bowling alley. Oh yeah, right. I forgot there was a map with a bowling alley.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the Easter egg for the thing, but I'm not kind of sort of not doing it. I'm just doing it for the wonder weapon for the map.
There. Taking care of my cat. It got really sick a few days back. Right now, everything is going well. That's nice to hear, man. I hope your cat does get well. Even more well than it probably already is. Yeah, I hope all goes well with the cat, my friend. Oh shit, I forgot this little bit of the armor.
Shit. Okay, leaving this place, not this door. I didn't want to open this door, but I'm opening it.
I gotta leave this place now. I didn't want to open this door, but I guess I gotta open this door now. Oh boy.
Big ass three-headed monster just popped up and started blasting me with a ray.
Ah, them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, gotta go.
For context, for anybody that doesn't know, Reaper over here is talking about BO6, Black Ops 6, for anybody wondering.
Black Ops 6 zombies.
Yes. The craziest format of zombies to date.
I just prestige, so I'm just trying to level up my character back up to at least level to where I can customize my classes for Warzone again.
I gotta say, I will, when BO6 came out, and I was buying it for a bit, I was very hesitant about like prestiging because I know it's always kind of like a bit of a hassle, especially when you just do it.
It's not that bad if you have like XP tokens.
Yeah, but even then, it wasn't until like I saw the rewards where it's just like I don't really plan on prestiging, so it's not going to be anything. And then I saw like the rewards you could get for prestiging. It's just like maybe it might be worth it.
And you can prestige, and you get some new like skins and like other stuff you can get.
You get like things for your weapons. You get skins for your operators.
Yeah.
I like how one of them is literally just a reference to BO2, and it's spoiler for anybody that doesn't know. It's the moment where you kind of like are shooting Mason without knowing that you're shooting Mason.
Isn't there also a Menendez skin too?
Yeah, there
I swear
is.
there is.
There is a Menendez skin, but I think it might be a skin that you get later on as you prestige. I think it might be either like prestige level. No, it wouldn't be 2.
It's probably not 2. I would have had it already.
Yeah, it would have definitely been. It's definitely one of the later ones. That's all I can remember.
3's the one with the Mason,
Yeah.
the Mason bag over the head one.
Mm-hmm. Which I personally gotta
With
say,
wine, motherfucker.
I gotta personally say that's the funniest kind of thing because it's just like you're referencing a man who got shot in the fucking head without any idea of knowing why.
Thing is, there's a different ending if you just shoot him in the leg,
Oh yeah, I know that. I played BO2. I know that.
which is pretty insane. I never knew that until after BO2. And fun, so hold up.
Yeah, the thing is, I found that out when I So my first time playing, I was playing it on my cousin's Xbox, and the first time I did it, I was just like, and this is a stupid thought to have, especially for how old I was, but I thought to myself, I'm gonna shoot him in the leg, then shoot him in the head to make him suffer.
So, thing is,
Actually, no, in the chest, not the head. Which is more of a thought
It's
for a
2025,
12-year-old to
right?
have. Yeah.
the year's 2025 right now, right?
Yes.
The game takes place this year,
Yeah, I know.
BO2, which is wild.
Yeah, it's just a bit crazy to think. And the thing is, from what I've heard from a lot of people that looked into it, they were partially right.
They predicted it kind of fucking well, to be honest.
Yeah, not 1-to-1 to be fair, but it definitely was kind of well enough to be like, you know what?
It's
kinda
tariffs
funny.
from China because of the stuff for electronics and stuff coming from China.
Mm. It's been a while since I last saw the BO2 story, so I don't fully remember everything myself.
Because Woods was talking about how China has everyone by the balls because they're upping prices and shit or whatever
And look where we are now.
on
with
the
that, huh?
natural resources.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not China doing it; it's fucking us doing it with tariffs.
Mm-hmm. That and also the fact that they got the idea of the president wrong as well.
Yeah.
But then again, I doubt that a lot of them really thought that we would have an orange for a president.
We have a fucking living, walking Cheeto as a president right now. I would definitely prefer us to have fucking Chester the Cheetah instead of this fucking puffed up Cheeto with a fucking pompadour. Or, I'm sorry, not pompadour. Fucking toupee. I am now on Trump's hit list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm probably going to be after saying this. I would prefer that we have we had the walking, talking, unminded robot that we had last time than this guy. AKA Joe Biden. And I say this in the format
We
of
have younger people in office, though, to be honest.
yeah, and I say this in a sense of not somebody that views them in the way of how they're doing things in a political format. I say this in a way of how I see them as a person. Biden was a fucking moron. And again, I say that as viewing him as a person, not the president. Also, apparently YouTube is kind of slowing down for me. I don't know why. I think I might need to close this tab and open up a new one with that music. Hopefully it won't be too big of a problem. If it does, I think I may just possibly need to close Lurkbait. Which, yes, by the way, I still have Lurkbait up, so if any of you want to use that, feel free. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just doing that, saved it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. But anyway, for anybody that was hoping for it, there's your political jokes from me for the week. You can expect more next week. No more for the rest of this week.
Let's try not to keep it too political because Star won't be getting any ads because if you get too political, apparently they don't give you ads on Twitch.
Yeah, that, and also I actually know jack shit about politics.
Ben, this is just me blowing hot air out my ass, like most politicians. So I'm not too far off.
Yeah, for me, I there was a point where I like tried getting into, in a sense of understanding it, politics. But then I was just like, as I got into it more and more, I was just like, what the fuck am I even doing?
The only time I ever got into politics was in fucking elementary school when I ran for class president.
And how did that go?
My mom just decided to get me to just go for vice president, but there was more people going for vice president than president.
That is very interesting. Because it kind of shows how many people do not trust even themselves to be a good candidate. But then again, you're talking elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably everybody would not have trusted even themselves.
Oh, that worked out really well. I'm glad I popped that syringe when I did.
A fish.
What can I get for $2? I'm kidding.
1 nug of weed.
Yeah.
You considered it, folks. That will allow you to roll the thinnest joint that you can. Nothing more.
1 nug of weed plus squeeze that shit out for whatever I can. Fucking turn it into fucking weed butter. Fuck yeah. a small like dollop of weed butter. Fuck yeah.
I mean, hey, that'd be enough to just kind of like give you a little bit of a high.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 13 in my wallet. Okay.
With the way that, with the way that your mic was muffled, it sounded like you just decided to reach into your couch and just be like, "How much is in this bitch?"
No, I'm just counting how much money I'm, like, dollar wise.
What, in game or in real life?
IRL. Just grab. I keep my wallet right in front of me. It's a trifold wallet. So whenever I do stream, I put my phone, my wallet. I have a wallet, a cable, and I put my phone up against my wallet to hold my phone up so I can read chat whenever I stream.
So you hear that person with a sniper outside of his window? You got a chance.
Hey yo.
Hey Josh, all right.
Star, why is there a red dot on my chest?
You might want to ask Shep. I asked him for the sniper.
Hey yo.
He had it aimed towards me, and then I made a bargain with him.
Shep,
No,
I can
not
get
Shep,
you
the
more
sniper.
views. No, I'm just saying, I'm bargaining with Shep because he knows the sniper.
Yeah, no, you had to bargain with the sniper himself, not Shep.
Back! Sucky, long time.
Yeah, this don't look bad at all. This ain't looking bad at all. Yeah, I
I
say
get level 24. Fuck.
I say we're practically close to done now. Alright, now the question of the day with this art piece is what to do for background. First things first is I'm definitely going to have to remove a majority of everything for now, so that way I get an idea of what I'm doing. And holy shit, this is a completely different art piece when you get rid of all the color. There are a multitude of jokes that could be said, but I'm not going to. Okay, you know what? I think I might actually go with the boss battle stage. I just gotta find like a good picture that shows off a majority of it. Just to get an idea on what I can work with.
Psycho in my head is kind of fucking hitting right. What the fuck?
Oh.
There's a song from Skillet called "There's a Psycho," and it's called "Psycho in My Head."
You said that it was hidden, right? What do you mean by that?
The depression thoughts. I don't mean like I'm having depression. Not just like it hits like, yeah, I understand.
I was about to say that got a little real for a minute there.
No, I mean like I understand this song lyrics. I'm like, yeah, this hits right.
By the way, Max, you doing good over there, buddy? You've been quiet for a minute.
I am enjoying life.
He's getting high.
Are you, man?
How did you know?
Yes. Code words. Here you go.
Yo, if that's the case, hold on, I got you.
I do not want to play rings. Fuck no. Off.
Alright, if that's the case, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna just move my PNG down for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this one, and... What's up, y'all? I have activated another PNG.
Oh lord, what did he do?
Feel free to take a look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro is muted.
Yup. I only had a small hit though, so it's not really anything major. Mesh over here just quiet, enjoying his time, probably in his own head, having his own fun. And I'm over here just getting ready to draw the background for an art piece. Life is good.
But it's only 9:30 right now, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's 9:35.
I should like playing Rivals, but I need to level myself up to 24.
Okay, I have an idea on how I can go about this, about the backgrounds properly. What it is going to take a bit of trial and error in some areas. Oh fuck, did I not have Castelline up on the chat? On the fucking thing? The thing is, it is activated, so I think I might have just forgotten. Oh, well, if you want to know, you got a rubber ducky.
Oh, gotcha. I'm to cast more lanes.
Alright, well, hold on. Let me at least get this up on stream real quick.
What do you mean by rubber ducky?
He's playing lurk bait.
Ah. Fuck, I forgot how fast they get whenever I activate them.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Holy shit, they're on my ass!
Where the fuck is it?
Okay,
Hold on.
now we have plenty of time to see.
Yeah, hold on. I need to go back. I need to go to like. What is it? Ah, okay. So what is it? Hold on. Oh, it's a window capture. All right. So, fish. Boom. All right. Oh, there we go.
Get off my dick.
It's a bit big, isn't it?
My dick?
No.
Jesus.
You wish.
I just now saw what you mean by it's a bit big, ain't it?
It's a bit big, ain't it? Me and my dick? Because I just said get off my dick. You're like, what?
No, I was talking about the lurk bait. I just put it up on the screen.
Eh? I'm getting roped on a.
Give me away.
Roped.
I'm getting roped, and their hands are bony.
Yeah, got a lot of shit, huh, Miss?
Yep.
How many did you fucking throw? What a 1, 2,
11.
3, 4, 11.
1, 2.
Did you mentally
3,
count them
4.
out?
No, I just did math.
All right, fair, I guess.
I had 11.
I swear to God, if you
I had-
gave me a melee weapon. Okay, cool.
Had a 1,100, and each point counts as 100, so math.
All right. This is understandable.
I have Henry's shoe.
Yeah,
Bruce
fuck Henry.
Am I going to pull a body out?
Yeah, fuck Henry. This is my shoe now.
Oh shit, I forgot to clean out the light. Give me 1 minute.
Hey, yo.
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answers to.
I am prepared to
I
handle
got
this.
destroyed.
It's just more
Holy
of a, what did
fuck.
Henry do to you?
Again, do not ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answers to.
Bro over here fucked up Henry Stickmin.
Henry Stickmin. Damn, that is a fucking reference. That is a very obscure reference that probably only a large handful of people will be able to understand.
Only our
If they
generation will understand. Back in my day, we could play MP5 games on our PCs at school.
Don't get me started about Pop Tropica.
Oh boy.
Pop what?
Pop Tropica.
The fuck is that?
Oh.
Just flip the switch on for mass.
Probably just
I'm
link
younger
them
than y'all. How? Why?
How much younger are you?
I'm only 22.
Motherfucker, what? Nani?
Yeah.
You're just a baby! Fuck you and your 22 ass voice, bitch.
Hey, if you want to know what's even worse, Star can attest to this. I sounded like this when I was like, what, 16, 17, roughly around
Yeah.
there.
have GERD?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we've had this conversation before. You had GERD, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucking-
For me though, around the time when we met, to me, you kind of sounded more similar to I Notorious.
Fair enough.
Which I mean, to be fair, he does. You do still sound a bit like him. You just have like a little bit more of a deeper tone, you know.
This is why
It's
you
good.
don't show my brush down your throat, kids.
So what?
Shove what down your throat?
A wire brush.
Oh. This is why you don't swallow steel wool, kids.
Yep. Especially with the fact that it is extremely flammable.
Sparky, yay!
Sparks go, wow!
Especially if you're also inhaling smoke.
Hmm.
That's not. You do not eat a lit. You do not eat a lit steel wool to breathe fire. Calm down. That is not how you learn Ember like a Pokemon. Try to become Ash, who used Bullet Seed.
And you do not do not question why I'm saying this, but you also do not put lit matches in your mouth.
Is there a history that you'd like to explain to us?
There was a magic trick, and I learned the magic trick, and it went well.
It went well? Okay. How, when you say well, how are we talking, huh?
Like, I looked like a jack-o'-lantern.
Hey yo!
So, if you have a lit match, and you are able to put the fire in your mouth while inhaling it and smiling...
Oh, okay, hold up. Pause. Do not repeat what he's talking about right now.
Do not try this at home.
Yeah, do not try any of this at home, anybody out
We
there.
are idiots.
Yes,
we are mentally
we are
retarded. Do not try this.
We are professional morons. Do not do anything that we do. Or say that we did.
I.e. like my cousin who jumped off my roof and basically broke his leg.
Oh,
I've done that. I've done that, but I haven't broken my leg yet.
God damn it, Mass.
like we said, professional morons.
I don't. I see shit that's stupid. I.e. a
Anyway.
guy who got stung by a bee and started eating food he's allergic to, then pukes into the bowl, then starts eating the puke out of the fucking bowl. What the fuck?
What?
He's allergic to fucking shellfish.
Did I mentally stroke out when I heard that, huh?
No, you heard it right.
We went to a hibachi place and he's allergic to the fish stock that you use in their soup. He's like, oh, I'm allergic to like the shellfish or whatever, or shrimp or whatever, and that's what they use in the stock. So he started puking into the bowl. He kept eating it. This tastes good.
Brother.
And on the way,
Baby bird, what the hell?
and rewinding back, on the way there, we had our windows open and we were on the interstate, and a fucking bee somehow made it into the car, stung his ass, and he's allergic to bees also.
Lash is walking. Lady Luck literally just said, "You know what? You did a stupid. I'm gonna show you stupid."
But no, that like the whole bee thing was before he started eating the fucking soup.
Oh man. Again, you did some stupid. I'm gonna show you stupid.
It was also, this is my sister's friend group when she was in high school. And keep in mind, all the kids my sister talked to in high school, they were the smart kids in like AP English, AP Math, whatever. And these guys would roll up to a fucking McDonald's and say, "Do y'all have diet
Y'all have diet what? You cut out.
water?" Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
They would roll up to McDonald's in the fucking drive-thru like, "Hey, do y'all have diet water?"
They're
Keep in
probably
mind,
smart
these
enough
are
to
the-
know that not everything will matter.
Like these kids were AP students in high school. Like,
That is interesting. Makes you wonder a little bit, doesn't it?
oh yeah, definitely.
You know, funny enough, when it did come to me in school, I always kind of like intentionally try to be like a little bit more like this stupid kid intentionally a lot of the time, just because it was just like, to me, being smart while it was good, it just felt, I guess, a little.
Once you started doing it, everyone expected you to do it.
No, it was just like, it just felt. You know what? This is the best way I could put it. Being smart felt stupid.
True. I felt stupid for taking AP Chem and all that stuff.
Yeah, so whenever it came to it, if I ever wanted to actually do something that felt funny to me, I would do it. Like
I honestly I felt like I should have just took normal classes, not the AP classes.
yeah,
Because I did great in them, but I did horrible in the AP class.
yeah, like for instance, one thing that I did. This is no joke. Something that I actually did. Well, granted, I also forgot to take my Vyvanse that day, but one thing that I did was I had like a fart that was brewing up,
Oh shit.
and so I decided to just kind of be a little funny about it and just go up to a random table with some kids at it, squat down, and then fart.
Did you accidentally shit yourself in the process, or no?
No, I didn't shit myself. I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna fart in front of them because why not? It would be funny. And to me, it was. Everybody else, no. No joke. I literally almost got in trouble because of that.
Damn.
Like, imagine that, getting in trouble for a fucking fart.
Thing is, I got in trouble for blowing my nose too much. I got sent home for getting up out of my chair and blowing my nose too often.
The school system.
I had a runny nose that day, and I got sent home because I kept getting up to blow my nose.
At that point, just be like, I'm gonna take this tissue box with me if you don't mind.
And that was in elementary school.
Element.
Mm-hmm. Not even high school, elementary school. This stupid shit happens to me in elementary school.
That is fucking stupid. Literally the most dumb thing I've heard in a minute.
I think it was first grade that it happened in. I think it was either first or second grade that happened.
Hmm.
I feel like I lost brain cells here and that. What?
I know, right? Welcome to my life, where my brain cells have been dying throughout my entire life.
Well, no, it's not even that, but like back when I used to go to elementary school, a kid broke his arm and he still had to stay for school. You got excused for blowing your nose.
Not really. I got sent home. Like, not even an excuse. Like, you're disrupting class too much. You're going home now.
And yet, there's a kid in my class that just broke his arm, and they're like, walk it off. What?
Question, was it a male teacher that said that?
No,
No,
for the walk it
female.
off. Damn.
Wait, what? Did I hear that?
Wasn't it an older lady?
No!
What?
I think my entire elementary school, there was one male teacher, and he was the most caring teacher.
Shit. Yeah, the thing is, that was kind of like the same for me, but even then, he was still strict enough to where he would like, he wanted you to learn, but he also wanted you to be okay. You know what I mean? That's how my teachers. That's how like some of my teachers were. But there was one that I'm gonna stand my ground when I say this. She was a fucking bitch and a half, and I hope she died sooner than later.
I had the same opinion of one teacher that was in middle school. My first year of middle school.
I'm talking a teacher that I had in elementary school, and this was 3rd fucking grade.
True. Fair.
Yeah, this teacher, if you ever did anything stupid, she would point you out and embarrass you in front of the class about it.
Ah, she was one of those teachers? Ugh.
Yes, and she was probably, at the time, the oldest teacher that I had.
Yes. Nope.
Graciously, I hope she lived a happy life. Keyword had.
Sorry, you definitely don't have a grudge against someone.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a problem keeping grudges alive. I still have grudges against my own parents.
Fair.
For shit they did when I was 5.
Fair. And they're going to be like, I don't remember doing that. What you talking about? And it just triggers you even more. And it triggers you even more. Exactly. Like, I remember this a lot. Like, i.e. the one time my mom broke a ruler over because I was trying to do fucking math homework and I didn't understand it. Yeah. So I never broke a ruler over your ass. The fuck you mean? Bitch!
I don't think I've ever had a time like that, but I remember I had a time I embarrassed a teacher.
Would you like to enlighten the classroom?
Yeah, so best part was, so math homework, alright, okay? So, I got every answer right, but I still failed the homework because I couldn't show how I did it.
Oh, you didn't show your work?
I
Didn't
hate
show me.
teachers that
Yeah.
are like that.
And this is the best part. She called me up in class and was like, this is how I know you're not doing the work. She writes the actual thing on the board and goes, show me how you do it. And I'm like, okay. And I answer every problem she wrote perfectly and correctly without having to show how I'm doing it.
And she's like, just drops her jaw. Like, what the fuck?
She walks out of the class and just questions everything.
Sits in the corner like, what the fuck?
Just straight up.
Like, I don't need to, like, write that I'm carrying this or that I'm subtracting this from this number to add to that. Like, I don't need to do that. I have a brain.
Yeah, I hate teachers that are just like, you didn't show your work, you didn't show your work, you didn't show your work.
She
Bitch,
got
I get
calculators
the
in my
work,
pocket.
doesn't matter.
I got a calculator in my pocket now. Do I really need to show my work when I have a fucking calculator? Wherever I fucking go. I'm not going to be doing sine and cosine type shit out in the real world.
Yeah.
See, my favorite math teacher was probably my Algebra 2 teacher in high school.
I did probability and statistics.
Because the first thing she realized is whenever I turned in my assignment paper that she pulled me aside and goes, you're getting these answers right, but I'm not understanding how you're doing it because you're not able to show it. I go, well, you see here, I'm doing it in my head.
Yeah, you know what, realizing it, it's just like, well, let me ask you this, miss. Do you have a brain? And she answers yes, and it's just like, okay, then we're done. I'm going to take my leave.
And she kind of, like, gets really puzzled that I can do these, like, very complicated things in my head. Like, well, go ahead and just write an answer on there, and I will solve it in my head. And she does that, and I solve it, and she's even stunned that I'm able to do this in my head. From there on, I've been getting straight A's in that class.
Imagine having a kid in your classroom that's smarter than the teacher.
I don't think I was smarter than her. I think she was just stunned that I'm able to do these in my head. It's like I even tried teaching them how I did it in my head, and they went like, "That is so much more complicated." And I'm like, "Not really. It's easy."
Die, you abomination!
Yeah, it's called. It's easy. You just got to use this one technique, and it's called using your brain.
And just carry it, just loop de loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say I have like seen a couple videos about like people. I have seen a couple videos of people talking about like teachers and how they always bring up the one thing that some teachers would usually say, and it's just like, where it's just like, you need to go to the principal's office, and it's just like, what? Like, what? No. But why? I didn't do anything. It's just like, go now. And it's just like, why? You talked back to me. Go. Talking? You mean defending myself? Is that why you're sending me to the principal's office? I hate it because that's just a sign of just like adults thinking they have a more authoritarian figure over you. It's just like, you don't have that type of power.
I remember this one time I got sent to the principal's office, and I wasn't going home. I wasn't like they wanted to send me to the principal's office because apparently I quote unquote did something. Like, okay, I don't care. I'll go to the principal's office. The principal sees me and goes, "Why are you here?" And I go, "Good question. I have no answer to."
Yeah, that is just outright stupid.
The best part was that teacher then gets called to the principal's office, and I'm just sitting there, like, with my legs crossed, going like, "Okay, so you're gonna tell me and him why I'm here."
Oh, I did not mean that shit.
And apparently it was because I was quote unquote doing shrooms.
What?
The principal looked at me, looked at her, looked at me, looked at her, and goes, "You're dismissed."
They go, what? They say,
He
what?
dismissed
I'm
him because
sitting here like, huh?
Yeah, honestly, for me, I no joke, never got an idea of what shrooms was until I like was close to graduating high school. So, if a teacher sent me to the principal's office because of that, if a teacher sent me to the principal's office because of that shit, I would just be like, what are you talking about?
I didn't know about shrooms until, well, I did watch a movie called like Shrooms. That was just basically about people going into the woods finding shrooms and then taking them, and then one of them turned into a killer and just killed the whole group.
So one of the false stories. I got you.
So
Yeah.
my elementary school was a bit different because
Wait, that was in
you have a-
elementary school?
yes.
What? A teacher
Well,
changed
you have a
an
bunch of
elementary-
redneck students. We're gonna learn a lot of stuff very fast.
Hey, real quick, Shep in chat said he ate mushrooms on his pizza.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, anyway, sorry, continue.
And the reason why I got dismissed is because the principal knew me outside school and knew my family. So this was just very wild claims. And the principal just looks at me and goes, "You're just dismissed. This is just stupid." And that
So,
teacher
like-
next day
Go back
gets
to class.
fired.
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, that teacher would get fired for accusing an elementary schooler for taking shrooms.
I'm pretty sure the teacher was on them and not me.
that would be
Fucking
hilarious. The teacher just accidentally self-reports himself.
Self-reports.
Yeah, basically.
This kid is sus.
This kid, I saw him doing shrooms. It was in the cafeteria, and he was doing it with his friends too. Sir, they were toppings on a pizza. He was doing shrooms.
I'm just,
I don't know.
I still to this day have no idea where that even came from.
Yeah, I would have no fucking idea. The fact that he accused that with a fucking elementary school student. Who the fuck thinks that an elementary school student is doing fucking shrooms?
It's just called ADHD, not shrooms.
Shep
Yeah,
and
no,
Chat.
pretty much.
Shep and Chad says Mesk's teacher was like my principal. I saw this kid do shrooms. They were in my bag and mouth as proof. Oh, I see. He was just like, this kid was doing shrooms. I saw him. He had it in my bag and my mouth. Wait, what?
That sounds weird. Out of pocket as shit. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Yeah.
no, like the craziest thing that I think that ever happened in my elementary school was I remember that it wasn't my lip, but like the inside of my mouth was like bleeding badly, so I got sent to the nurse.
And how did that go?
It went well, but when I was just waiting outside for the nurse, I remember this one student got called to the front, and then the cop showed up, and then he bolted out of class in the school like his life depended on it.
Oh shit! In elementary school?
Yes, I have no idea what's going on with my elementary school back then.
What the fuck? This kid sounded like this kid was running from ice, maybe.
That is crazy. I never had anything like that happen at my school. Shep and Chat,
Either.
guilty!
Jesus.
I never really had
don't
anything crazy like that
I
happen
don't
at my
even know
school.
what he did. I don't even know what happened. All I know is that kid showed up the next day.
He got away.
And he showed up the next day like nothing fucking happened. I'm
How much you want to bet he just had an idea of just like, I'm gonna make them freak out for no reason whatsoever.
my brain was just like so fucking confused.
My
Yeah,
brain is
like,
melting.
I
just
am
thinking about
baffled.
this.
Boy, he's baffled right now. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the craziest thing that might have happened in my schools, but I can't remember anything.
I've gotten like the usual fights and whatever. Did anyone else in schools have like areas that people broke into just to have sex in them?
Oh.
My neighbors in the kitchen.
Yes.
And then after that, Shep plays the soundbite of like you're holding what now?
But yeah, apparently this guy and this girl broke into their there's a loose door on their on an auditorium that was at our school, and they found a way to open it up in the mornings. So they opened the door, snuck in, had sex, and then left. But the girl had this, some stains from the woohoo on her dress that showed up. She was wearing a white dress, so
And that's when it really shows.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, actually, realizing it, I do remember one story. I think I already told this before on stream, but I'm going to tell it again because it is still funny to me to this day. But, so, a friend of mine, he had these, like, morning classes that he always had to go to that was at, like, a completely different school. And the way it works is that you get to the school early, so that way you can get on the buses that get you from the high school to the school that you got to go to, because he was learning how to weld, right?
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
I did vocational school.
Yeah, and so basically he did that, and one day before he was heading off to that school, he was getting some breakfast at the school, or at least just like hanging out with some friends having breakfast, and he looked over to the side, and found one of the kids in the cafeteria just jerking off.
I don't doubt that happened at my school. Actually, no. We had a while I was still at the school, they built a new like lunchroom area with new classrooms and other things, and there's a bathroom right there by the lunchroom.
Yeah.
So many kids got caught having sex in that fucking bathroom for no reason. Either just giving head or having sex. Either or is what was happening in that fucking bathroom.
Yeah. You know, actually, funny enough, I never heard pray tell news of like anybody in the school having sex in the school, but I do remember that there was one girl who actually did end up getting pregnant.
I don't think I didn't have any high school pregnancies at my school. Just a lot of fucking sex. At least everyone's using protection.
Yeah, at least I was about to say, at least everybody's being smart about it, unlike some girls in my school.
I have to think.
Uh-oh.
There was this one story that I do remember. So, in high school, we have a separate shed for like outdoor activities that has like sports equipment in it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and no one got caught.
The
But
cliche
I
having
do
sex in the
remember
sports
that
closet.
there was an orgy in that shed one day.
Hey, yo!
Oh, fuck hell. What now?
I mean, sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
As long as there's protection involved, but yeah, sounds fun.
I have no idea if there was or not, but I do know no one got pregnant.
Well, then, alright, that just shows that somebody was at least wearing protection in there.
Unless it was just a circle jerk around one girl. I can.
Can you imagine?
I think 4 guys and 8 girls, that would be a very way to put it.
Okay.
Damn. And I wasn't a...
Those 4 guys at the time of their lives, damn.
Yeah, 4 guys and how many girls again?
8.
8.
Damn.
They haven't had a good time. They peaked in high school if they were in that orgy. Damn. It's usually more
Yeah,
guys
that's not
than
the only
girls.
thing that peaked.
Hey. Definitely wasn't their voices because their voices haven't dropped yet when that happened. Damn.
Because I genuinely remember getting invited to it, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
I'm good.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, honestly, because of how stupid I was with a lot of things in terms of like anything involved with sex, I would have just been like, what does that mean? My friend would have just been like, oh, buddy, let me show you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he would have been like, you
I
need some
can-
action now.
I would have been like, if I was your friend, I'd be like, I can show you the... That'd be
So, a
my
lot of my friends would have been in high school, if I'll be honest. Like honestly, one friend of mine that the friend that I was telling you about that told me that story of the guy who found the dude jacking off in the cafeteria. He would definitely, knowing him as well as I did, he definitely would have been the guy that just been like, oh buddy, hands on shoulder, let me show you something fun with some girls I know.
Come with me.
Yeah, exactly.
A whole world of
The
pure
pure
imagination.
imagination. Oh fuck, that's hilarious. God damn it. Oh hell.
A world of surfers and cash. Oh shit.
Yeah. Come with me and you'll see a new world of crazy fornication.
Yes.
Knowing the type of people around here, yeah, they definitely would have been fucking crazy, to say the least.
A whole world of BDSM and safe words.
I think now looking back at it, my high school was just even crazier than my elementary now that I think about it.
Oh no, a lot more like more adulty shit happen in high school than I like to
No, not even
admit.
the adulty things, just pure
Oh, no.
stupidity.
I don't mean like adults were doing shit. I mean like a lot more like intense shit was happening in high school, like stuff I don't want to say about out loud.
You probably
I know
also
what
don't
you
want to
mean,
get
but
like.
not even that.
You probably also don't want to like call out a couple people that you might know.
Well, I didn't know the person that did it, but whatever.
Hmm.
But there were a few like fake like shooter calls, school shooter calls at my school, and bomb threats.
Yeah, that would definitely get you in trouble.
That best thing ever. That could not happen in our school because everybody was packing in our school.
Also, a thing is, a kid like this my senior year, I got let off for health reasons. I didn't have to go to my main school anymore. I just had to go to my vocational school for health reasons.
Alright.
And I heard down from the grapevine, a guy that I knew got caught with kiddie porn on his phone. Yeah, I was like, ooh, yeah, no. I knew him because I had a couple classes with him. I was like, I didn't really know him, no, I mean, just knew his name. I was like,
So,
really?
so if you remember how he looks, did he look like the type to have it?
He had the mustache. If you know what I
Okay,
mean.
so he kind of fit the picture, is what I'm
He
hearing.
was a skinny, lanky motherfucker, but then he started growing the mustache. It's like, didn't it happen? It's like, that mustache don't work enough for you no more, brother.
You know, it's
Now
funny.
you really do fit the description.
This is a bad way to put it, but it's funny that you say that because I do know one other person who has a story that's similar to that.
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, and funny enough, he was in my jet a second ago. Shep, if you want, we're in the Discord, buddy.
Oh, shit.
If you wish to share this story with the class, feel free. I say that he could because he would probably be able to describe it a little better than I could because I only got like basically a Cliff Notes variant. What story?
Oh, shit,
the
what
one with that
story?
teacher that you found out was a diddler.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
That's
I've
the
had
best way
drug
I can
dealing
put it.
teachers, but not diddler teachers. Damn.
Oh, yeah, we had a couple. You had a couple?
Yeah, okay, no, Shep, you need to come in here and
Yeah,
tell
you-
these.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
You
hold
need to
on.
come in.
Okay, yeah, dude, you get the fuck in here right now, all right? But hold on, I gotta use the
dude.
bathroom.
The new name of the stream is Wild Story Wednesday.
Confession. No, it's Confession Wednesday.
It's not a confession if he didn't do it. If he wasn't the one that did it.
Oh yeah, no. It would just be wild stories. Well, technically, no. A confession can also still mean that you know that this happened.
True. Although I'm not Catholic.
Oh, I was thinking more like cops.
I was thinking that like the confessional or whatever. You'll be like, "Forgive me, Father,
Yeah.
for I have sinned," type shit.
Oh.
Drop that on them. Thank you.
Yeah, I did not know that you had multiple, buddy. I only knew of the one that you told me.
It's like which when you Shep was like, which one are you talking about?
If it helps narrow it down, the one that you had, I think, for college. If you're still there, Shep.
A college professor being a diddler is wild.
Nah, for real though.
Still here loading
I've
in.
heard
All
of
right.
college teacher students, but like at that point they're grown as adults.
Hmm.
Are you sure they're a diddler, not a Bill Cosby?
That was a joke. That was just me. Anyway,
What happened?
you said. You want to repeat that, Reaper, real quick?
Yeah.
Story
Are you
time.
sure that Are you sure they're a Diddler and not a Bill Cosby?
Oh God. No, we did have two at our school that well, one of them actually did have sex with the student. The other one just had child porn on his computer.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
We had a custodian who got arrested. I think he might have got arrested for. I hope he got arrested for
yeah, let's hope.
having sex with the
Oh,
Let's
student.
say he did. Let's say he did.
Yeah, I don't really know much about that one, but the other one I told Star was about our orchestra teacher that we had in high school.
Oh,
He-
I thought it was a college professor or some shit like that.
No, he was our high school orchestra teacher. He had a 16-year-old foreign exchange student stay over at his house,
Ooh.
kind of like as like a foster child almost.
Mm.
for them.
Ah, no,
And they had like a
no.
camera set up in their room that she was being
Oh,
recorded.
hell no.
Oh,
Apparently there was one in like the practice room for orchestra as well that he had, but he had like tens of thousands of like child porn on his computer.
Brother, what? That is wild.
That is just.
He was getting
Mm.
he was engaged to like a new woman before, and she found all that stuff on his computer, and she basically was making him go clean for everything that he did. So
Well,
one day
good
I heard this from
reason.
somebody because I was already in college by the time he got arrested, but apparently he got arrested like midday, and like the cops went into the classroom and just took him out.
Mm.
what,
I
did you
wonder if
take
he
him
got
out back and
sued.
shoot him in the head?
No, they just like walked up to him in the middle of like a lesson, and then they just like escorted him out of the building.
Like,
Yeah. Honestly, they should have just.
I think I
fucking-
heard of a law that got made in Louisiana about castrating the pedophiles. I think we need to.
I think we need to make that a thing.
That needs to be
everywhere.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his
But-
verdict came out like not too long ago, so he got 20 years.
Damn.
And how old was he, may I ask?
He was like 40 something, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he might be close to death row then.
Oh, I mean,
If not,
he'll definitely
If
get
not,
closer.
if not, he'll get curb stomped. Actually, no. Thing is, people who like kitty diddlers, they get stretched out in prison.
Yeah, he's gonna be
stretched
singing
out
like
and
a
beat.
choir boy in there. He'll be.
You should be singing like a yo boy.
He's going to learn the meaning.
He's gonna learn what?
The meaning of Muppet necking.
Mm.
Oh God.
The prisoners are just gonna be like, "Hey, you like that, big boy? Yeah, I like that."
You're flat, motherfucker.
And he's doing his own. He's doing the voice for him, just being like, "Yeah, I like that."
Yeah.
It's took a dark turn.
Yeah, very much so. First, it was just a bunch of random stories, and then we got into orgies, and then we got into like crazy teachers.
Yeah.
This
Honestly,
was a
we thought it was going to be
roller
like a gym teacher who, like, when we found out he was getting arrested, we thought it was like one of our gym teachers, and we all like thought the same thing too.
coaster. Why did
Like,
your
what?
gym?
It was
Did
the
your,
orchestra teacher.
did your
Was the
gym teacher give off?
creepy?
Yeah, was he like a? Did he give off like creepy vibes, or she, whatever the fuck?
We had two of them that kind of gave off creepy vibes like that,
Hmm.
and that's kind of who we thought it was going to be. But no, guess they were innocent.
I guess they were innocent.
He sounded disappointed about that.
Yeah.
That is just that is insane.
Fuck.
This really went. This was a roller coaster. Actually, fuck that. This was not a roller coaster. This was the fucking launch to the moon.
I mean, I don't think the moon has pedophiles, so
Actually, new punishment ideas. We launch all pedophiles up to the moon and give them no spacesuit. Thoughts?
No, the sun.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, but at the same time, wouldn't it be better to have them suffer first?
They'll be suffering.
Oh, they'll get a glimpse of the hell they're going to before they.
plus, like, you feel the heat of it before you even get. You'll feel the heat and the scorch of the sun before you ever die by it.
For you.
I guess that's fair then.
Get off my dick!
Here's another funny one. How about you actually have to be the first people to colonize Mercury?
Damn.
Right now.
I got fucking destroyed by a fucking... by an abomination. He fucking charged my ass off the fucking roof and murdered my ass.
A lot of ass play, huh?
Ha 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 ha.
Damn, alright. I think I'm actually done with this Okami drawing now.
It looks great.
Let's go.
Yeah. Real quick, out of curiosity, you guys want to sit back and check out like the time lapse of this?
Sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
At least assuming that the time lapse doesn't have like a big skip, because I did do a small stupid and accidentally turned it off for a short while. Alright. Ah, damn, just already like seeing the process of just like getting the idea of everything is just kind of crazy to me alone.
Was this the one that you were working on before, or is this a different drawing?
This is the same Okami drawing that I've been working on the entire time.
Nice.
Alright, hold on one second.
I feel out of place because I'm the only one with like an actual like dude. Besides, that's not a picture in front of the star. Because Chef's a fucking PNG,
Yeah.
like an image, and Max over here is a fucking Squidward.
Yeah.
What about it?
Man.
Yeah, what about it?
I just kind of find it funny to every once in a while like check out these time lapses just to see like how long the app itself thinks I took. Because it counts every like stroke that I make with like the brush and everything. And it doesn't count like the process of making the stroke. So it's kind of funny to just like see this and just think, what does it think?
What does it think you were doing? Your time?
Does it think that I was doing the good old...
So what you gonna get off after the time lapse, or what you thinking about doing, Star?
I think I might go ahead and take a break after this and then do a couple... then maybe, depending on how I feel, I might switch over to play some Rivals, at least off stream.
Fair enough.
You guys see that little strobe section? Like me just seeing like the differences in the layers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a habit that I have that I feel like might be a little bad and I might need to work on.
That's not a bad thing.
Oh yeah, I know
What
it's
you
not.
doing? I just see you just dip out of view.
I had
Star,
to
what are
come
you
back.
doing? Oh, you're no longer muted. Take another hit.
In a minute. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. To me, even though like I've been working on these on this piece for a while, it feels like I haven't been working on. It hasn't been that I haven't been working on it for that long.
Well, you've been doing it like every week, only on Wednesdays, but like you started doing it this week every day, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Like even like the shading around the bottom legs there, I feel like I did that like 2 days ago. Even though I probably
What?
finished Okami herself like sometime last week.
What the fuck is this mosaic art piece of Seth Rogen in death?
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay, do I do career or college?
Damn, didn't get anyone.
And it's also crazy because I just was like also practically working on Isun, the guy on the right, and it was pretty quick. At least it felt pretty quick.
Damn, he turned around and shot me. I got him back. Ha, bitch!
Yeah, I remember
You
this.
fucked
I
up,
fucking
bitch.
erased the entirety of his cape and put it on a completely different layer. Oh yeah, this, I remember this. I struggled trying to make it look like his, like, suit was wrinkling and it was just a hassle to even try.
Yay, I graduated.
So what?
I'm playing the game of life on the side.
Oh, okay. I was like, the word?
Let's see. Video game and designer or film director. Oh, these are my college degrees. I guess I'll do film.
Why do I imagine just like a little text above Mask's head, just like Mask did not approve of that?
Film and pornography. My college
Oh.
degree.
Hey, Lamau.
I don't
I mean, it's
understand
technically
because-
film.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because I only say that because Mask actually admitted that he's in game development. That's what he's in college for.
Nice.
Neat. It also explains the amount of like work that you also do with the avatars as well, Mask.
Ah, oh, he's getting elevated again, I think.
Mask, you still with us, buddy?
Damn, that guy just took a rock to the face.
Hold on, I got an idea.
Ah, damn it, dude.
the masked man. Ground control the masked man. Are you with us?
Fuck you.
Alright, should I say single or get married?
Is that a question?
You get
Yeah,
more
you're right.
points if you get married and have children.
Left to dish. Damn it, I rolled a 1.
Damn.
That's okay, I got money. We're up.
Never
can.
And then there's the
Back.
process of me just redrawing over all the lines that I already drew. Context, I only did that just because I wanted to make it look more like an authentic designed painting sort of style. Quote unquote, I should say. It was a hassle because I basically drew over my own drawing. Which is a bit of a redundant kind of idea to think about. But I mean, hey, if it works, you know?
You're an artist.
Yes, I am.
Garbage cans, the lot of you.
My teachers always would say that a lot about me too.
Like, garbage can?
Know that I'm an autist.
Ah.
Talented with the paintbrush.
I am autist. I talented with paintbrush.
I like the color white.
Actually, my
I
favorite
like
color
to
is
smell
blue.
the paint.
So,
I sniff Micah's.
I mean, hey, they got a good fucking smell to them, though.
I
Especially,
like urinal cake.
especially when they got the scented markers. Like, are they trying to keep us from smelling them, or have us smell them all the time?
Scented markers were made not to be like that. I'm pretty sure. Not the bad. They're made not to be like bad for the brain. It's like the Sharpies
Mm.
that fuck with the brain.
And that would make sense, wouldn't it?
And I'm really sucking ass at life right now.
Aren't we all?
Wait, what'd you say?
He said,
Invest
I
in
am
our
sucking ass at
family.
life right now. And I said, aren't
We need
we all?
investments. We need money.
I'm doing pretty decent. I'm over here playing video games. Job. And I'm not getting paid for it currently, sadly.
Mm.
Anyways,
The wheel of fate. One big money, no whammies. Fuck, another job?
get dicked on, bitch.
If I get
Fuck.
a new job here.
Damn, 10 minutes and 8 seconds. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Actually, then again, this is speed up, so if anything, this is probably like hours. So all
Fuck
around,
off.
so all around it was about 10 hours and 8 minutes to make this.
Damn.
Stop shooting at me, dickhead.
You ask me, right now, this definitely fucking worth the effort. It is a great fucking game, and it deserves like all the praise that it has.
Do that. Fuck you. Teammate tried to kill me
Which,
before
by
I
the,
beat the
which
last
by the way,
kill.
Shep, speaking of it, because I know we've been talking about it, have you been able to like have a chance to look into Okami yet?
I still need to. I need to watch some gameplay of it again.
Hmm.
I like it. Get a second chance to get married.
You could definitely get some good clips off of Okami for your stuff, Chip, though.
Were you
Yeah.
playing it on like PC before, or did you have it on console?
I played it on PS5 because you can get the HD version. There is the HD version, and that by itself I believe is like $15, but I got it on sale for I think like maybe $5 maybe.
Nice.
That was just like around the time when I like told you, hey, it's on sale right now.
Well, $15 for y'all. It's $19.99 over here on Xbox.
Damn.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not
though,
buying that game again, though, because I got the game, but then they took it away from me.
Yeah, seriously though, Shep, I feel like you definitely would have a lot of fun with it. Maybe if you want, you can have Reese join along with you and just have you and him voice random characters every once in a while.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Be careful with the voice that you pick for Asun, because he's going to be the one character you're going to be voicing all the time.
A lot. Yeah.
'Cause he
Just
is
like a
basically,
Mickey Mouse or something.
he's basically like a quote-unquote sidekick that you have.
Oh.
And he is quite literally the size of a tick.
Oh, that
Or a
would be
flea.
annoying.
Yeah. The thing is, I think despite his size, you could pretty much just use like the same voice.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, you piece of shit.
You- Me personally, I wouldn't like the opposite of what you did. I didn't give him a Mickey Mouse voice. I gave him a voice that's just like a voice that sounds kind of like this.
Yeah. Yeah, like I have 42% of the
Oh, I can
achievements
give
from
like a
Okami.
waspy voice.
Waspy voice.
Like, I legitimately have 40
this kid a waspy voice.
God.
I like sucking skin and blood.
Oh man. You know, even though you may think of the fact that he might be like an annoying character, I actually got to say, I think he ended up being like one of my most favorites. Even though I will say he does tend to be annoying every once in a while. Especially when he comes across the ladies like, hey. I thought I was desperate. Yeah. I think that is where I'm gonna call it for the art stream, because fuck, I've been working on that for a while.
I somehow went from film to now I'm an astronaut.
It's like, we need more people to fake the moon landing.
Yeah, holy shit, I can put my skills together. Renovate my house? I don't even have a fucking house. Why is this an option?
You should do it just to see what happens.
Well, fuck it, I got 2 piggy banks out of that. Lost 100 grand. I feel like I got scammed.
Wait, I beat the game and I don't have the game. Fuck.
Oh.
I apparently I got the achievement for boarding the Ark of Yamato. But I don't have the game. No, I have like 34 out of the 51 achievements of the game, and apparently I don't own the game no more. Like, I finished the game itself.
That's a bit funny.
So yeah, they legitimately took money out of my wallet.
That is crazy. You might need to talk to somebody about that.
Been years, I don't know. It's fine.
Alright, in the meantime, I'm over here trying to see if I can find somebody to raid out to. Excuse me.
Oh, there's actually the achievement for collecting all the stray beads. Fuck.
For clicking all the stray beads.
Yes. So if you want to platinum the game, you have to collect all the stray beads.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with you there, Shep. If you do plan on like possibly like platinuming that game, which it would probably be fun enough to be like, yeah, you know what, why not? You're definitely gonna be like searching around place to place for like these little beads, which kind of like unlock stuff for either after you finish. Yeah, either after you finish the game or as you're still playing.
Huh. Hey, a little scavenger hunt.
Yep.
Yep. I don't remember how many there are. I think there's like over 100.
Hundreds. Oh, about probably if I had to give a guess, probably about like 100, maybe.
I'm gonna look this up real quick before the stream ends.
Right. In the meantime, I think I might have found somebody that we can raid out to. Somebody that we haven't before, so why not? Their Abby also do be looking kind of nice too. I like the style that they have.
Oh, there's only 100 actually. Okay.
Oh, so I was actually right. Just about 100.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. But the thing is, they're practically in a lot of places where you won't be able to get to unless you unlock certain abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good luck with that if you decide that.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick to anybody that's in chat that wants to participate in the raid, feel free to copy paste the message that I just put in there. If you do not have the emotes, feel free to either use your own or some others that you like to use. As for the person that we're going to be raiding out to, I found them, and as soon as I get their stuff up there, I go on to BRB. All right, that's just great. It seems like we're going to be waiting here for a minute then. The person that I found, their name is Giant Tabby. I think
Oh shit! Legend of Evantris are doing a stream tonight.
Nice. A giant. There they are. Alright, I got that ready for whenever they come back.
Bucket list.
I don't know how long it's gonna be, so we got another minute or two before we need to hop away.
On black. Fuck.
Yeah. You guys got any more crazy fucking stories on your books or what?
I might need more time to
Oh.
think.
Story from back when my dad went to the high school.
So
They took some back in the day when my dad in the high school my dad went to, which is the same high school I went to. They took someone's car apart and put it back together in the gym, and it ran
Damn.
Oh,
as their senior prank.
Please tell me it was the principals.
I don't know. I don't remember which one he. They took the car apart and put it back together inside of the fucking.
It would be hilarious if it was the principals of the schools. That would be
Yeah.
funny. It probably ain't, but I'm going to assume that it was. Whether or not, I'd like to definitely think. And honestly, for me, I actually never really participated in the senior prank in my school, but it was actually it was really like the simplest prank you could imagine. It was literally just everybody brought water guns to school as everybody was getting out. Just soaked everybody.
I've heard. I had friends of mine talking about how they're wanting to like hire strippers to go dance on the flagpole.
I should do that.
Just send it into their school. Just call it into your school. Like, hey, I'll pay you $5,000 to go dance on this flagpole.
I don't have that much money, buddy, dude.
Because they probably don't get arrested if they do dance on that pole.
God damn it! I lost fucking life.
All right. Well, Tabby has come back from the look of it, so let us go ahead and raid out to them. Sean Troy.
Yes, sir.
Yep, this was a lot of fun, and also I did not expect the stories that we all had to go into the directions that they went. But either way,
Yeah.
it was funny as hell. It's just like your guys' schools really did that.
Yes.
Yep.
I wish that mask was still here so you could just be like, yeah, it was a lot more crazier, but
Just sex everywhere. Also, apparently, whenever we're doing sex, the condoms that they were using as like show and tell.
They said something like, "Oh, apparently
Alright,
during
well, that
sex
being
the condoms
said-
broke or something."
Alright, well, I guess with that, all that being said, thank you to everybody who's joined along since the beginning of the stream. I do deeply appreciate it, and for anybody that stopped by to either say hi and or lurk for it, I appreciate all of y'all as well. It means a lot you take some time to see this dumbass and all of his fellow dumbasses who smile on your screen for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, until tomorrow, we're going to be playing some Dead Space then, and until then, take care. Y'all have a good one. I'm Star, this is Shep, Reaper, and Mask, and we will see you all in the future. Y'all take care and have a good one now. See yas.